Hello. That was odd, wasn't it? I'm not quite sure why they've decided to be essentially some kind of voodoo seems to have got into a few things because initially I connected to the Wi-Fi, set everything up like normal, and I pressed the start streaming button, and nothing happened. And I did it a few times, and nothing happened.
It was so strange.
So now we're on the phone, as in the dodgy phone that has lag spikes after a while. And we're just going to have to hope it works. How are you doing, Jay?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Are you excited for tonight's show?
Yes, I am.
Are you excited to talk about what you've seen this afternoon? Because, of course, you've seen it already.
Yes.
We should explain.
Yes.
Semi-final 2 is here. Semi-final 2 is coming. We are going to be watching it and telling you what is happening, because tonight is the jury show. For those of you who aren't aware, half of the points are cast tonight. All of the juries from all the different countries vote for their favourites now. And it looks like a bloodbath, let's be honest. What's your interpretation of what we got coming? How scared are you?
I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I have some concerns. Mm-hmm. I have some big growers as well. No.
I wasn't even thinking of that. I was
What were you thinking of?
I was waiting for you to tell me what the big growers were.
Oh, okay. You want me to are we going to go through everything and then...
Well, I guess we just about have time. Because we have lost 13 minutes of time we were meant to do use for this. There we go. For a second, I thought the scene was going to fail as well. I feel like we should speed through. Maybe you can go through as we go. Obviously, tonight, 15 more songs compete for a place in the final. 10 of them will go through. For 5 of them, it's going to be over tomorrow night. It is our goal over the next however many hours to talk that through with you. We are going to be following the show here. We are going to be telling you what's going on in real time. We're going to be reacting to what we see. Then afterwards, don't go anywhere, because we're going to be staying on until the audience poll result comes out at 12:30 Vienna time. That's 11:30 UK time. Don't forget what that was like last time.
It's going to be a long stream.
The absolute, shock of Moldova taking the crown on that audience poll will live long in the memory, I think. Jay,
yes.
Let's start from the start. I believe everyone was positively surprised by the Bangaranga. And in fact, I'm going to get the press poll to prove this while you're talking about it.
I haven't seen the press poll yet.
Oh, well, you're in for a big, big shock. Earlier, the press voted on who their favourites of the dress rehearsal earlier were, and they said Bulgaria.
Wow.
So that's exciting.
Okay. Nice. So I voted for Bulgaria, Czechia, and Malta.
Okay, and are you surprised by any of this? Maybe we should go through it. But since we're starting with Bulgaria, should we say, are you particularly surprised by how Bulgaria has done here?
Yeah, I am actually. Their staging was so cool. Mm-hmm. It's such a good opener. It is such a good opener because, it's proper...
high energy.
Yeah, high energy.
Mm-hmm. So obviously you saw it before.
Yes.
This time we have all of the notes this time to ensure that we know what's going on. Bear in mind that the things that are very low, in some cases, it's a case of the fact that it's things that aren't really made for watching in the room. Mm-hmm. So it's a very limited perspective. But if you had to say, what is it that made Bulgaria pop? Because I've heard quite a lot of people say it was better today than it was before. What's changed?
The staging concept.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. So they start off in this kind of waiting room with a row of, I think it was 5 chairs. Dara's in the middle. And they're just they're high energy. There's head bopping like that. Some, head choreography. And at some point, she's kind of how do I describe it? The room spins, right?
Okay, so is it a bit like Achilles, where it's multiple rooms on one thing, or is it just two-sided, or?
It's just a open box.
Oh, okay.
Essentially. But during the performance, it kind of moves around, but she's still looking at the camera, so it looks quite cool.
Okay, I'm curious to see if they do a camera shot where you can tell that she's in a moving box, or whether they keep it tight.
I think there is, yeah. Mm-hmm. It was quite hard to see the screen where I was. like we tried to look at the the screens in the corners, see if we can catch a glimpse of how it would look like on TV.
But it's difficult to tell, and obviously you're only getting fleeting blink.
Yeah.
These people are so unserious. What? Who's commenting Bingaringus? What do you mean Bingaringus? We're talking about the next song. Tell me about Jiva the Diva. I get the impression everyone was extremely bored during this.
Yeah, so we kind of... I mean, like, my row of notes.
Yeah, the notes were like, nothing happened.
The most interesting part was the postcard.
Oh, and by the way, we should say, while we remember, obviously, we can explain the postcards to you, but they actually hand out physical versions of them in the press centre. So when each one comes on tonight, we can we have like 6 or 7 of these. Oh, for fuck's sake, I said it again. Well, I was right. We do have 7 of these. So for 7 of the 17 songs we're going to see tonight, we can show you what the postcard looks like because we have physical copies of them. But yes, Jiva down indeed.
Jiva's winning the televote and the jury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't know if you can see that, Jay. It's quite unnerving. For those of you who haven't been to Europe, you see that you can see drones like flying over the arena. Yeah. I really find it quite unnerving.
Is it for like...
It's a security thing.
Oh.
Yeah, they have security. They use drones as security cameras. Very strange. Anyway, so...
Do you not want to hear more about Jiva?
What else do you have to tell me about Jiva? Is she a diva?
Vocally, she was very good.
That's good. So, I mean, it's like the most straightforward song in the world, so I'd hope so.
Yeah, I mean, you try singing it.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Go! I don't want you anymore. Okay,
go!
That's not... It's too early. Come on, next song. Romania. Tell us about Romania.
Okay, this isn't... How do I say this?
Does it not work when you're looking at the room?
Yeah. Well, it does work. It looks good still, but I just know it's going to look a lot better on TV.
Is the kind of thing... So is it this way you're like, you need to reserve judgment a bit until we actually see it in... Yeah. Well, not very long, in probably about 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Provided the stream works. It obviously didn't the other night. But, continuing our speed through, I was hoping we'd have more time for this, but obviously we've ended up having to be rather more efficient than we planned because of the industrial action randomly taken by my Wi-Fi 2 minutes before starting the stream. Luxembourg, I get the impression, Pia, there wasn't many plaudits for this one among the press. It did very badly in the press poll.
It's not that it was bad.
Came last, actually. Did worse than Jiva.
Jiva?
Anyway, so it's not that it's bad.
It's not that it's bad, right? It's just a bit forgettable. She sounds on point. The staging is, I mean, what can you really do with it?
Is it similar to the national final kind of thing?
Yeah.
There's some augmented reality. So it could just be that there's lots that you're missing because you don't see that in the room.
Yeah. I do quite, in the second chorus, it looks like they're using kind of this steady cam that circles around her and she moves, she kind of like flows. Like...
Okay. She does a bit of that with the violin as well, doesn't she? In the bridge.
So, I mean, I mean, if she does get through, it's because mums will vote for this.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I think the mums may be looking elsewhere. In any case, we'll move on to the next one. And Czechia fans, I feel like you're in for something good. Tell me how that big note felt.
Oh my god. 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 Oh.
It was good, huh?
My god. Oh my god. Like, oh my god. I started getting like emotional.
Wow. It was very good then.
Yeah. I mean, I think Czechia was my winner of the night. I mean, I already really like the song. Like, I think it's in my top 5.
Yeah.
But whoa. Like, it was so good in the... my mind. It was so good in the arena, but you couldn't really see much because
it was inside enclosed. The mirror thingy. Yeah.
Yeah, but that ending, oh my god, in the room, but like you should have seen my face. I was literally like, I'm not even exaggerating. Yeah, so like the use of mirrors was incredible. Yeah, like you guys are in for a treat tomorrow.
Okay, you're giving them lots of hopium. There's an enormous amount of hopium in chat right now. But at the same time, I kind of don't mind, feeding the people what the people require.
I hope I didn't hype it up too much, but after like saying all of that.
Well, if he sucks tonight, we're going to blame you. Speaking of songs that could win the jury, France. Impressive. Did you feel winner vibes watching it earlier?
I didn't.
No?
I didn't.
Okay.
Her voice, absolutely incredible. Perfect, pretty much. But, I mean, I don't know. I feel like something's missing. It's quite polished. Maybe a bit too polished. It's like very what's the word? I don't know the word. Sorry.
Is it like too slick almost? Like
yeah.
I think there is very much an air of we really, really, really want to win. Maybe a little too much.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they're going to do with it really. I know that there's an air of confidence about it, and I think it's clearly going to do very well. I just think the public isn't going to go for it. Thank you so much, Andy Tandy. By the way, he says thank you, Jay. I put my trust in you. Let me tell you, that's a terrible idea. But so you have there's reasons to be optimistic, you would say, for now.
Yeah, her voice sells the song.
Perfect. Armenia. That's not a good sound you just made.
No, I did quite enjoy it. His energy is infectious, and the opening shot is them in an elevator. The camera angles I really liked. Like they had one kind of like so the camera's like here, the box is here, kind of like looking up, and like they're doing their dance.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think they have an overhead shot as well of them in the elevator. That was a really cool shot. And then they get rid of the elevator.
Does it feel a bit... I seem to remember one of you mentioning it felt a little empty after that. I guess it depends on the camera shots, because Montenegro looked super empty, but then the camera shots made it feel less so.
Yeah, it did look
R.I.P.
empty. But I think there was like... R.I.P. There was this cameraman that was like quite close to them. So I think there is some like close shots.
Mm-hmm.
And then, oh my God, him jumping into the boxes... You'll see it.
Okay,
Like,
we'll explain it more time, but it feels like so there's going to be a few big moments. I am just we have to blaze through because we have half as many minutes as we have songs until this thing starts.
Okay.
If he Naruto's runs, the juries cannot stop him. That is consensus of the chat. Just quickly, Shock NQ asks Pleb, thank you very much for the super chat, and Kangaranga says surprise dimple. Elik Yene says, do you think the Czechia gets to top 5 in the grand final? Thank you all for your questions. Answer that one in a word because we need to move on to the next one.
Do you think? Yes.
Yes, sort of. Needs to win the jury to do it. That might not happen. Switzerland.
Okay. I have mixed feelings about this at the moment. Maybe watching it now will change my mind. I liked it, right? But I loved this song. And I kind of wanted like a little bit more.
Interesting. It's not like a big favorite of mine. I'm ready to be surprised. I really like the fact that the concept seems to end with her being defeated. I think given the message of the song, seems like quite a smart way to do it. That drone is getting closer to us, by the way. I'm feeling watched. It's the EBU. They're flying over here to peek in the window and check what we're up to. The prop is not there for the whole thing, only for the second verse, right?
Yes.
So for those of you who are worried about the prop being there the whole time and making it very muddled, very messy, that's not the entire picture. It really is. It's still getting closer. Leave us alone.
Oh, Jesus, that's really close.
Okay. Cyprus.
Oh, besties. I don't know. The vocal was not great.
I was speaking to Cynthia about this before. She said, for the first 2 lines, everyone thought it was fine because she was standing still.
Yeah.
The second she started moving, she went out of tune.
It was shaky, yeah. So, yeah, there's this giant table. She kind of walks along it. Like it's like gigantic.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a stone kind of table. And then...
Basically, lots of dancing. She gets more tired. She gets more out of breath. The vocals get worse as time goes on. Is that essentially the vibe?
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
Pyro at the end, though.
That's lovely. Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Paul asks, was Romania the best vocally? Is it good enough? I think probably best to see tonight. It's difficult to tell in the arena, but thank you so much for your super chat. Austria.
Austria's was really fun. I really enjoyed it. Oh my god, I forgot about this. The start of the performance is so cool.
What do they do?
So Cosmo's on the floor with his dancers, right?
Like
And
lying on the floor?
Lying on the floor, right? And then the floor has LEDs. Well, yeah.
The floor has
The
LED
floor has
screens,
like
yes.
a really cool. It's kind of like doodle art, kind of like doodle art sketches, and then like they kind of interact with it on the floor. Like they turn, and then like the doodles like
Move with
outline
it.
turn. Yeah.
Okay,
It looks really
interesting.
cool. It looks really cool. I'm not explaining it very well at the moment, but like we were really like, yeah, that's like really cool.
So it's not Cosmova and we're not Cosmoked.
Yes.
Latvia.
Latvia. I mean,
We have 3 minutes. Super high speed. Come on, let's go.
Latvia. I mean, like she sounds amazing. It's basically the same as the national final. She didn't add subtitles or anything. So I think she could get swallowed by Albania.
Okay. Denmark. Keep going. Is it
Denmark
the
was-
same as the national final?
Basically.
Okay, great. Let's move on to the next one. Australia.
Australia was so like wow. So there's a piano at the end of the catwalk, and then wait, is this like spoiler free?
You can spoil it. Fine. Say
Okay.
everything you know.
Spoilers. So at the end, she gets onto the piano, and then there's like a platform that lifts up from the piano. So it
Okay.
lifts her up,
That
and
seems cool.
It's a really cool moment. Vocals amazing. Of course.
Ukraine. They threw out the bit performance.
Yes.
They've got these big drapey cloths.
Yep, which malfunctioned a tiny bit. No, but I think it was fine. It was like towards the end. Yeah, it sounded really good.
Cool. UK.
Yes, UK. UK.
You have 2 minutes. Come on.
UK was great. UK was really good. They chose the worst rehearsal clip, so
Okay.
that you're in for a treat.
The rest of it's better.
Yes.
So it's not look mum no points. It might be look
Exactly.
mum 1 point.
Look, mum, 20 points.
20 points. Well, I'd love 20 points. Again, I would love to talk more about it. We're gonna have 1 minute. Alice, Nan, go. This was really cool, right?
Yes, very emotional. He has subtitles. I don't think it's his mum, but like an actor that plays his mum goes. They kind of like reunite, and then at the end she leaves again, and it's very emotional.
Okay. Malta. You couldn't see that much because it's all inside the thingy, right?
Yeah, but it still looked cool.
Okay.
I thought it still looked cool. There was a lot of moments where you could see the screen, so like the beginning shot's so cool. I don't have enough time.
Quick, 20 seconds. Norway, go.
Norway, same as national final.
Okay. And his voice isn't back yet. Is it back yet? We don't know.
He was holding back like a little bit, I think.
Okay, perfect. The show starts in 10 seconds. And we made it through everyone in time.
Yay!
Oh, we've made it back. Well done, everyone. I'm applauding us. I'm applauding you. Well done,
did
Jay.
it.
There we go.
That was so much better than last time.
Oh, God. Probably because we had the panic of needing to get it all done. We are going to get the show set up. It should be made available to us in a moment. Will it be horrible and laggy? We're about to find out.
God, I hope not. That's going to really annoy me.
It was... Okay, it's starting here. We're going to make sure not to put your headphones near the microphone because yesterday we accidentally... So 2 days ago, we accidentally had a bit of a incident during Georgia. It looks totally smooth in a minute. Hopefully I've not cursed it.
How are you ahead of me?
Well, you snooze, you lose. It's starting on time, which is a good start. Wow, amazing. It's starting on time, which is a good start.
The bar is on the floor.
I mean, quite frankly, tonight, as long as it doesn't totally suck, I would already consider that a victory. After how poor the show was the other night, I will take essentially anything. Just so you know, during the performances, I'm going to full screen it so I can see it better. I won't be able to see your chat messages in that time, but I will obviously check afterwards. They're just doing a quick montage to open up. And now they're saying 1 year ago, and it's JJ.
It's double me. I am your winner of Eurovision 2025.
Okay, man. So, tonight, in big letters.
Your stream is still ahead of me.
Like
I'm
it's...
annoyed.
Oh, they're doing a Wasted Love intro. Now, we saw before, this is a Wasted Love intro where everything goes wrong. But based on what I was told, I don't think the humour is very good. We'll see. For now, it's very serene. Don't mean to tempt fate, but the stream seems to be working tonight much better.
Yeah, like, this is incredible.
Yeah. Not quite as smooth as butter. Maybe as smooth as, like, melted cheese.
Yeah, I get that.
Okay, now the host, Michael, has started singing Wasted Love badly. He's scrambled out from underneath a big... It's like, it's the same staging as Wasted Love. Just imagine it goes wrong. And he gets out from under the blanket. The joke is that he's singing out of tune at the moment. It's... Oh, now Victoria Swarovski. I was thinking of Vicky Leandros. Oh, and Michael's been hit by the pole of the sailboat. And now there's a storm. As far as I can tell, the joke at the moment is just that Michael, like, falls over. Oh, and Victoria gets soaked by water. This is really stupid, but it is better than the kangaroo thing from the other night.
Yeah.
And so there's still things keep going wrong. Stuff's falling out. Now it's on fire.
Oh, camera fell. Or one of the lights. And
Yeah.
now it's on fire.
What a mess. At least this one makes me laugh, though.
It's ridiculous.
By the way, apparently the Lelek statement has been taken down from the story.
Ooh.
I imagine this is not the last we've heard of that. Or maybe they've received an apology. I love making funny jokes. So, we then go into the arena. And they're doing it. Welcome to Vienna. This is the second semi-final of the Eurovision Song Contest 2026. And nowhere to be seen, your hosts. And so they go to the stage and it's the Wasted Love staging in complete shambles. And now they come out and they're, it's like they've been in an accident or something.
Yeah.
And they're like soaking and like their hair is all over the place. Vicky is wearing a
life jacket.
Yeah. The thing is, right, at least this one made me giggle.
Yeah, it made us giggle because of how stupid it is.
It is really stupid, but it's a little bit self-aware. It is just a soupçon of self-awareness, and I mean just a soupçon. No more than a soupçon.
Yeah. What is a soupçon?
I don't know. It's like a very small amount.
Okay.
I'm going to Google soupçon.
Soupçon.
Define soupçon. We're not missing anything right now. It's just the host doing their intro.
Yeah.
Soupçon. Well, that wasn't. It's a little bit or a trace.
Oh, it's a French word?
The example that the dictionary gives is a soupçon of suspicion. Anyway, they're still acting like they've just been in some kind of boating accident. The bit is maybe excessive now, and they've got Emily in the green room.
Handing out coffee.
Yes. This is... Yeah. Okay, the joke's enough now.
Yeah,
they made the haha, we did the wasted love joke. They have, much like we've seen with all of the other bits, massively overextended it past its time of welcoming. The Swedes would have done the same opening bit and then cut it as soon as...
Needed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone says, we'll be dead honest, Gabe would prefer you as a semi-final commentator than the two my country had last night. I feel like we'd be funny.
Could you imagine? That would be the funnest job ever.
We'd have a great time. Listen, what's a country that needs some commentators? Who could have some commentators in English?
I don't know.
Iceland, sign us up.
Iceland, yes.
Your national treasures have already pre-approved us. Have Can actually apologised?
What? The bar is on the floor.
They never do that. I wonder what's happened behind the scenes to make that happen.
Numbers are now on our screens.
Can't see it anyway yet. I'm just waiting for... Yeah, I'm going to need a confirmation before I talk about that any further. Because I'm not going to go out and say they've apologised, that they haven't apologised. Obviously, tonight, no Israel, thank God. Sadly, we'll then have to be back on Friday and Saturday. But there we go. I do want to shout out to the brave person who got very, very close to a mic and shouted very loudly last night. I think everybody was very impressed by their bravery, given they knew what would happen after. They're still doing this intro bit, by the way.
Yeah, I feel like it's going longer than usual.
I think it's just, this is I would describe this as very much a, you don't need to be doing all that kind of case. It's just, it's too much, it's too long, and we would quite like to get the song. And now they say the show will begin.
So we are starting off with Bulgaria.
Yes.
I'm so excited for you to see this, by the way.
Oh, because of how excited it was before?
Yeah.
Expect this kind of vibe in the postcard. This is how it'll appear on TV. There we go. Look, see? I'm waving it around like, whoa, vote for Bulgaria. Ooh.
Anyways, these postcards, man.
Yep, she's in a library. Well, she's not in a library. She's green screened into a library. The library is really cool, but if you're going to fly all the artists out to these to do this...
You should just take them there instead
just take
standing them in front of a
Do you
green
remember
screen.
last year they had Remember Monday on like the slopes of the Swiss Alps?
Yeah, like that was cool.
Yeah, and we've lost that in favour of green screens again. It's such a cheap out way to do it, especially given, the amount of money that the broadcaster has spent. ORF have gone way over budget, and somehow it's still shit. So did they spend like, of their 20 million budget, did they spend like 16 million on curly whirlies and Twinkies or something? Then they only have 4 million left for the production. Anyway.
Here we go.
Oh, Dara's upside down!
Oh, yeah, we forgot to mention that.
Dara starts upside down, or rather, her dances are upside down. Clever.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? We weren't able to see the like.
We're very close in at the minute in this waiting room thing. So lots of headbanging at the moment. The Dara's kind of doing this bit where it's almost as if it's possessing her over time. Like she looks shocked as the dancers around her at first, and then slowly she does more and more. They're really leaning into this kind of slightly crazy kind of vibe, and I'm quite enjoying it.
Oh, I love the choreo.
Yeah, the choreo actually feels much slicker in this setting than it did in that clip that we saw. You know what I really love about this? It's a girl bop with girl bop choreo. So far, and you guys are going to love this, we are seeing so much of Dara's personality. The way she emotes into the camera, the way she's not always leading. There's dances going on around her and stuff, but she dominates the screen all the time.
She is making eye contact with the camera, but it's not in a creepy way. No. She's like, she looks great.
Okay, I'm not sure about this bit. This is just kind of this camera shot feels a bit like we're waiting for the next thing to happen.
Okay, so this is where they turn the box.
I should say we haven't seen the crowd at all yet. And that means no wide shots, just chairs in a circle. This could be a music video. It's really shot like a music video. And actually the set feels like a kind of one-shot music video kind of set. Now the dancers are all holding the chairs on their back and the prop has separated behind her and disappeared.
Vocally, she sounds pretty good. Yeah.
One thing that's really impressing me is that and now we see the crowd for the first time, her eyes are so wide, like she's really, really sort of, selling this. It is now the I'm a X thing, I'm a Y thing, I'm a Z thing. Let me light you up. This is so entertaining. They've really, honestly, if you love this song, you're going to be impressed by this. It's essentially, it feels like a kind of a one-shot dance music video or something.
Yeah.
but it works really well. There is that little bit of a revamp, but really came together beautifully. Well done.
Oh, that looked so good.
Mm-hmm. Entertained me.
Yes.
Will say didn't move me, but I don't think this is the kind of song where I think it's unfussy about what it is.
Yeah.
And I don't think it pretends to be something it's not. It's meant to be fun. It's meant to just be a banger, and that's what it is.
And it's a great opener.
Yes,
It's
really,
a
really good
very
opener.
good opener.
Didn't make me cry like Moldova did, but that's okay.
Okay, up next is the winner of Eurovision 2026. It is Jiva the Diva.
Apparently everyone was absolutely gagged and screaming in the press centre for Bangaranga.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So the press centre is a place full of Bangarangas.
Does it also say prohibited to film the screen for them?
Yes, it'll say that everywhere.
Oh, okay.
It's the typical thing. The thing is, right, the hilarious thing about the prohibited to film the screen is that one second. Is that everyone has seen it, because that rule gets flagrantly broken by a great many people every single year. On to song 2 now, and Azerbaijan are coming up, and it is Jiva.
The Diva.
I love that MIDI piano. I just dropped one of my headphones. One sec. Ooh.
You're not missing Mike.
It's just like some shots of white sheets, and she's wandered out from behind one of them.
It's kind of like laundry. Like you hang your bed sheets up.
It does literally look like she's done her laundry.
Yeah.
It's literally like these hanging bed sheets on stage. She's barely looked at the camera. She spent most of the time facing like to the side or away from it. It's like she's only cursorily aware of the fact that we are also here. I get that the effect is there's a man in the sheets. And like you can see his silhouette. And I guess the point is she is trying to break free of him, but his shadow is still in her life. And then he emerges as we get to the first chorus. Oh, well, I saw him briefly. Did you see that? He ran out, and then he's just...
I don't think that was supposed to be
I don't think
seen.
we were meant to see that. No, he's just disappeared again.
Oh, well. We'll see him later.
The execution is not necessarily of the... Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Just to check, you guys can't hear it, right?
Yeah, I've turned my volume down.
I've turned mine
all
too.
the way.
I'm going to turn the gain down. We're going to be a bit quieter on here now, but it's just to make sure that nothing gets picked up, because obviously we want to keep very, very close to the rules. Jiva is still in the second verse, by the way, and nothing's happened. She's still just singing there with her laundry swinging behind her.
It's getting windy outside.
Yeah. I quite like the red tears on her face that they've done.
Yeah, it's a cool touch, but like that's not going to bring in points.
The thing is, right, she's a decent singer, but this song is so bad. Part of me is wondering whether it might get zeroed, like double zeroed.
I can see it.
Oh, and now her hair has blown into her own face.
Oh,
here's the guy about a minute later. So now we're
yeah,
coming into the bit that we're more familiar with, which you might have seen, and she's gone into his area. I love how people can see like the flashing of the screens on the background of the screen, by the way. That's quite funny.
What's up with the fedoras this year? This is the second one, I think. It's the Zendaya theory all over again.
People are saying 00 as in it could score 500. People
Yes.
are saying turn it up, it's too quiet. No! No! I'm not allowed to do that. I can describe to you what is going on.
She's now walking down the catwalk.
Is that the end?
Yeah.
Oh, she stopped.
She stopped.
The last note, she just kind of goes, go. Did she just say bussy?
I think she... Wait, I can't even go back. I think she did.
She finished her performance and went, thank you, bussy! Why did she do that?
I hope she does that tomorrow.
I can't believe she's done that. Romania's postcard is on, by the way, and it seemed to consist of Alexandra being green screen skipping along the top of some kind of warehouse.
Yeah, it's like trying to describe these postcards as they're happening and like typing to Gabe was a task. Like we gave up.
Yeah, no, the postcards. This is the thing. Is that I mean that.
Like we fully gave up.
Do I have Romania here? I'm not sure I do, unfortunately. Sorry. No, I don't have the Romanian postcard to hand, but I do have some of the others. All right. Two headphones in for this. This is an exciting moment because this is one where we've been waiting to see if we're going to see a package that can deliver, to a top 5 result. So, let's see what we've got. I'm going to start. We've got these sort of blurred shots. Still blurred, actually. There we go. And so you've got Alexandra with those light sticks that we're familiar with. It's almost like setting out the guitarists and Alexandra's kind of these oppositions. Then you have the cloaked figure on stage who is saying the don't betray me, you're here to obey me bits. So trying to set it up as like a villain.
Yeah.
As sort of the thing that she's fighting against. So the section that you saw before, that was in the first chorus. We're seeing that now. From here, I'm really excited to see what they're going to do with it. This is now the limit at the point of the stuff we know. And the shot that we saw from before, now we're into the bit, and she's coming towards the camera, and she's she just gave us a really scary stare, actually. She's kind of doing this almost like slightly unhuman kind of thing. It's amazing.
Almost zombie-like. And now she's on her knees.
She did so much better than this crowd, by the way. The crowd just stands there. Like, come on, guys. Clap your hands or something. Like, she's on the catwalk alone at the minute, and she's separated from the tubes. And that pre-chorus again, it's the white figure on stage who is presupposing to be saying it as she approaches and now engages directly, and it's like they're having an argument with each other. And so we have lots of sort of over-the-shoulder shots of both of them, where you've got the two of them, like almost like they're fighting each other, Until she approaches and goes up onto the platform with the hooded figure.
I'm not convinced about this vocal.
And now we go into the bridge, and she does a huge scream, although I have to say I'm not sure she hit it.
No, I don't think she did.
And now we're coming into the final chorus. I will say I think the vocal has been good. Little rough around the edges.
Yeah.
No one needs to worry about this because we know she's had some vocal issues this week. Clearly, she's been getting better through the week, so I don't think we need to worry about it. There's just one or two things. I think they'll look at this performance when they're preparing for the final and say, okay, this didn't quite go to plan. No need to worry for now. The scream at the end, glorious.
Yeah, okay.
Let's hit everything that was great about this first, because plenty of it was.
Yeah.
Easily the best, in my opinion, of the 3 things we've seen so far.
Yeah.
Is yours just paused?
Yeah, I think it's because I took an AirPod out.
Just as long as it doesn't play with sound onto the stream. Anyway, things that were good about this. Charisma, bang on. I think the staging of it is a really clever storytelling move.
Yeah.
And it actually illustrates the story of the song so well. Mm-hmm. She looks and sounds like a rock star.
Yeah. Just her presence is like, she has that presence.
The vocal, it was just that one big note that I felt like she got there but kind of came off it again.
I picked up on at least 2 other kind of vocal blips.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I don't think there's anything to worry about. She's going to get to the final. She's going to be better. Not tomorrow, on Friday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. I think there will be an improvement. Oh dear. Okay. If you're having any little blips right now, we apologise. It's because of the confusing arrangements we have here with our internet connection, which occasionally causes an issue. It is Luxembourg now. So it's initially just Eva Maria looking into the screen. It's very simply done. Very, very simply done. And then she sort of, it looks like it's like in the shape of the world, but it's like it's sort of, she's interacting with sort of, it's behind her on the screen. And her mic stand is a tree. How lovely. Very whimsical.
Really fits Mother Nature.
We're now seeing the clip that you guys have seen. So where she's got the AR kind of birds and stuff around her. That didn't sound great. Okay, fine in the chorus. Maybe a couple in that pre-chorus, a couple of little wobbly ones, but...
Yeah, I think she'll pull through.
But now she sounds like she did at the...
National final?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's alone on stage. And at the end of the chorus, it's like she collects it in her hand. All the light gets sucked from the stage down into her hand. And then you look like we're getting more sort of trees made out of light and stuff on the AR, flowers spreading out across the arena and stuff. It's all very pretty, right?
Yeah, it's all cool, but it's not enough.
It doesn't feel to me like a coherent piece of work at the moment. That's my problem with it. In particular, I think they need more of a kind of choral backing in the pre-chorus because it sounds weaker than it did in the national final because it doesn't have that.
Yeah.
Because then they have it in the chorus and it sounds so much better.
Yeah.
Because suddenly you have this kind of much fuller register. And now the violin. And I mean, it's the same bridge as you've seen before. Still bits of AR. Other than that, we're really not seeing a great difference from what we saw in the national selection.
Wait, I thought a cameraman circles him.
I guess not.
Or her.
I guess not.
Ooh. Maybe, yeah, that wasn't a good.
Oh, you know how she does the like at the end of the bridge? It kind of just sounded like she went oh. So that performance is complete. Talented singer, you know, her smile is really infectious.
Yeah.
And like we said, it's pretty.
She's so much better than the song.
Yeah, and respectfully, that is not a performance that gets you into a final.
Yeah.
I think that is going to be in the bottom two. Czechia now.
For the jury or overall?
Overall, I think it will come bottom two in the semi with Jiva. Yeah. That's why we don't even say Azerbaijan. We always just say Jiva.
Yeah. Jiva's faster to say.
It's an iconic name. Being called a Jiva and your lasting thing being exclaiming the word bussy at every possible opportunity. So Daniel Zizka in his postcard has fallen off of a cliff.
Is that ice?
Yes, and now he's in a cave full of ice. Well, he's not. It's a green screen. We're going to be watching very closely because this is one of the things that it could throw the jury race open if it's good enough. But
I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited for this.
By the way, because of the way they do the pre-thing graphics, it looks like the Russia flag before the Czech performance, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Maybe they should have thought about that before they did it. Anyway, here we go. And so you see like a ring of him. Oh, that's gorgeous. With him sat in the middle, surrounded by the mirrors.
So the audience right now can't see anything because it's all enclosed.
The mirror effect is really cool. It's like you see a whole series of him in the background, almost like it's a reel of film or something. Early eye contact, but he looks away into the mirror and through the mirror looks at us. And now he stands, and this is the bit that we've seen. First big note, perfect. Utterly perfect.
Oh, he sounds so good.
How are we feeling?
I'm like...
You almost feel you don't want to speak. You don't want to
exactly.
interrupt him.
But we should probably speak because otherwise the mic will pick up.
Yeah. Look at that effect as well. That little blurring in the background. This is so ethereal in the way it's done.
God, his voice.
I love the use of the mirrors. There's just so many. Again, we see more of these almost like film reel effects in the background that are created by the mirrors.
Like, it's a simple concept. It's literally mirrors and light, but the way he interacts with... Oh, wow.
In the second chorus, this beautiful spinning shot with light into the mirrors. This is the bridge now. Oh, you just know he's got this. Look at him. He's got this look in his eyes, like total determination. And he's walking towards the camera now, out from the mirrors towards the audience. Big note now. Are you crying? Oh, Jay! Oh, Jay! It's okay.
Oh my god, like...
That was beautiful.
You see the hype, right? You must see it. That was incredible.
I genuinely nothing else. We've been doing all of these. This is the first song that made us fall silent.
Yeah.
It captured something really. I really hope you all feel this, and it's not just us. It captured something so magical in that moment.
Oh my god. Oh.
Wow. By the way, Michael, the host, is currently dressed like Junior Leren. After that is such an extraordinary mismatch in vibe. We have France coming next. I mean, they'll have to do something really special to hit me like that did. I'm still thinking about it.
Yeah, I thought about it. I think France coming after that is kind of bad.
It's bad for France.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they're not competing in this show, but that is... I mean, I really think that could win the jury in the semi.
I think it could as well. Like...
Gosh. I should say, I do have the Czech postcard here, I think. Let me have a look. Yeah, there we go. There's the postcard, by the way. He's in the mountains. That's all there really is to it. So, France. So, the question we're trying to answer in the next 3 minutes, is this a Eurovision winning performance? Mm-hmm. Drama at the start. We have the Berghain intro, as I call it.
Yes. It's a very cool light show. I was kind of hoping for more camera angles during that light show.
Yeah, we haven't had a camera cut yet. It's just zoomed in all the way from the back right to the front. I'm going to put the other headphone in just to see. Voice flawless, of course. Anything else, I think we'd be confused by. We've had this kind of spinning shot. She's still on this platform. There's these dancers around her who now come into shot, and she's walking forward onto, not off the front of the stage, not quite to the catwalk. And now we're getting the first set of big notes.
She is so talented, like insane.
So far, I found this technically impressive. It's slick. I love some of the moves they're doing with the dancing and the fact they're keeping it in so tight. So we're marching around the stage with them, right? Literally marching. Like they're constantly moving towards us and we're constantly moving back. And I think that in some ways sort of asserts dominance over the viewer almost. It creates this sort of very kind of authoritative position for the performer and for the dancers around her. But in some ways, I'm looking at this and I'm like, so technically impressive.
So polished.
But too polished?
I think, yeah. Like everything is so choreographed. It's like what France did last year with Luan.
My favourite bit of this performance so far is there was a little moment where she turned and winked at the camera.
Yeah.
It was the only little bit of freedom we've seen. Everything is so tight, like, you know. Okay, now we're going into the final Regardez-moi section.
Regardez-moi. It's very grand.
Yes. It kind of feels... I'm going to let... It's about 10 seconds from the end. I'm just going to let it finish before I give my take. There we go.
Is that an Eiffel Tower reference?
Sorry?
Is that an Eiffel Tower reference?
Yeah. Okay, my take on this is... It's an extraordinary technical demonstration of skill and choreography.
Yes.
It is so slick, so nicely put together. But you see the little glance, the little tiny little shreds of some of the things that make Monroe special, which is this kind of, you know, this joy and this freedom. Mm-hmm. And it's in these tiny little snippets. That's where I really love this performance. If you'd given me this performance and let her feel like, you know, she was free and sort of expressive, I think I would feel something more.
Yeah.
Because I've just seen Czechia and France back to back, and it may be that I feel differently. I've seen it the other way around. That did not move me in the same way.
Exactly.
I felt like I was observing something impressive.
Yeah.
I didn't feel emotionally involved in it.
Mm-hmm. You're very like detached from it, I feel like. You're
Absolutely.
It's like watching fireworks instead of like watching something that actually moves you.
Yeah. At the same time, it's very impressive. It could win the jury. I mean, it hits its marks, right? But yeah, we do have, apparently, everybody really enjoyed that in the media centre. Apparently, everyone also really cheered for when Jiva said bussy.
As they should. Mm-hmm. As they should.
We're now doing another of these Professor Eurovision thing.
Yes.
That we did, you know, exactly the same way as we did in the other one. They're doing, although they're talking about LGBT plus singers and performers at the moment, which is nice. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. If that won, would I hate it? No. I think it would be like, you know, a great performer, a great singer has won with something that's a really accomplished piece of work.
Mm-hmm. At such a young age.
Yeah, and at such a young age.
Very impressive.
I didn't feel something. I wanted to feel something.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say, like, for me, I would call it like still like an 8, like I would give it like an 8 out of 10. With the 2 that it loses being on the basis that there's no, you know, there's nothing, no one is going to get to the end of that and be emotional about it, I think. People will be like, oh, wow. They're not going to be like, oh. People will get to the end of Czechia and they will be in tears. Some people will be. Yeah, you.
The Professor Eurovision thing is still going?
Mm-hmm. Victoria's... Oh, there's the do it for your lover note. She's saying... She's making a... The joke at the moment is... do I think there are too many gays at Eurovision? No, but I do think there are too many wind machines and too many bum notes. I will say that some of the people I spoke to a few people about this this afternoon, and I will say some of that I spoke to GJ, for example, who's gay, and he said he really appreciated this section, and for him, he felt like it was a very kind of like irreverent and really quite sweet acknowledgement of the LGBT plus community's place in Eurovision. But let's see how you feel about it tomorrow. Armenia is now.
Armenia.
Paloma Roma,
Let's go.
rock this, bop it, whack it, twist it. So let's see what we got.
Oh, Simon's with Simon's in the sea with that fish.
Yes, he's on a boat. I love how his style is like Tommy Cash squared.
Yeah, actually,
It's like Tommy Cash, instead of removing the old post-it note and putting a new one on for every performance, he just added a new one every single time. One thing that is nice is that a bunch of other performers have written notes on the post-it notes, which he'll then wear during the performance, which I think is quite sweet.
It's really sweet, yeah.
So, now we have Armenia. Let's see what we got. Someone says, Wina Numa Ditsa Begin.
Thank you.
Thank you. That means a lot to us.
Made me cry.
There are some super chats, by the way, which I will catch up with. I know there's a few. Don't worry, we will get to all of them. And we very much appreciate all of your support. Simon is upside down in the lift, and now the lift is closed. And now he's the right way up.
I really like the choreo.
The choreo is extremely active. That said, I think they need to get out the lift soon. The lift has served its purpose.
Yep, they're getting.
Oh, there we go. There goes the lift, and he's beckoning us to come towards him, towards the crowd. He does a high kick. Again, super active choreo. I'm not going to try and describe everything he's doing, but it's constant and wild and active. Because obviously he's a brilliant dancer, right?
Yeah. Lights are going crazy. Stage looking maybe a tiny bit empty.
I would agree. We're now getting a shot where the camera's going around him and he's rapping the second verse to us. This meeting could have been an email. Love that line. So real. I'm not...
The wide shots, they just need to focus it on them and not like all the way out. Like that shot right there. It's just like, oh, this one, I like this shot a lot, actually.
Oh, so it's like a kind of, they're all in a line now, and it's sort of like a wave backwards though, like kind of thing, like so the Matrix kind of deal, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, and he's just taken his top off.
He has a vest.
Oh, he's still got it. Does he have a vest on?
Yeah.
Yes, he has a vest on. Sorry, that actually required close inspection. We were like... There's still... It's the dance break now. And the thing, there's been absolutely tons of dancing. Okay. I'm not sure it's coherent enough. And like it stops and starts so fast. Oh, it's fun that he bursts through all of the... So it's like these kind of boxes of, you know, like you get in files in an all-style office. Bursts through that and then he runs down the catwalk. Actually a lot like Flora Pachakchan in her hit song Prayer. And then it ends.
That's a cool last shot, but it's kind of similar to
They're kind of all like, help me with this. They're sort of like, "Whoa," at the end. Yeah, essentially. The crowd seems... kind of confused. They pinned to this girl standing on the barrier who was just there.
She's just like... what's happening now?
There we go. Next song. Switzerland. Ooh, Switzerland. I'm excited to see what they've done with the camera angles, knowing that there's so much that we haven't seen, knowing that the prop only comes in verse 2, you know? I am also going to keep an eye on the odds because I am conscious of the fact that people are keeping us updated and letting us know what is going on. What I am seeing, and I'm going to show you this right now because we do get some instant responses here. On the surface, it may look like Czechia is still ninth, but look at these, 1.18, 1.17, 1.17. This would put him up here. He is now just a couple of percentage points from 6th from 90. So I'm expecting that to jump. There's no way this won't score 100 with the juries at least. That means he needs a handful from the public to go through.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it's a lock. Cyprus, just again having a little wobble. Let's see what happens. Next performance is Switzerland, though, who currently are 12th, and let's see if this changes anything.
If I'm not crazy, the frame rate of this performance is different.
Do you think it's 24 frames per second?
I think so.
I'm not sure. So we just see Veronica, black stage with just a white rope leading from the microphone, sort of heading away into the distance. Oh, I really love some of these camera shots. You got this kind of black and white like cracks and stuff that sort of flash off, flash against her.
It's almost like she's walking on a tightrope. The LED has like one thin strip of white, goes all the way down.
Such a good metaphor for an abusive relationship as well. And so now it's like she's wrapped it around the rope around her wrist, and it's like it's pulling her off to the side. I love the way they've shot this. This is in a different frame rate, but also they're clearly applying some kind of crackle effect to Veronica. It doesn't look tacky at all, don't worry, but it feels like, again, it's slightly music video. So you've got these like sort of, not like bolts of lightning, these kinds of white streaks along the back wall that are shaking back and forth, and they're sort of reverberating around her as well.
So here comes some of the dancers with the red ropes.
So we're into the second verse now. I love the way they have shot this. It looks so good. Every shot is so well picked. And so we're currently getting a shot where she's singing with the dancers alongside her. And they're clearly bringing the prop on because we're facing towards the audience.
Yeah.
So I suspect we are about to see the prop reveal as we enter the next chorus. And we do. We're now in the section that you have seen. This is the clip where she is now only just entered in. We haven't seen the prop before this. If you were worried about this being modeled or imprecise, you don't need to worry, because the entire thing was so slick and well shot all up to this point that actually the chaos now suits better. It suits it better. It's almost like they're letting loose a little, but also that the kind of the situation has escalated, right?
It's a very like well thought out metaphor.
The hand shot with the microphone was a little better. Not perfect, but still good.
Her vocals have been very good so far as well.
Yeah, they've got some kind of effect applied to her voice, a bit like they do in the studio version. And now she's playing the guitar. She's doing the guitar solo. All the dancers are gone for now, but she's being pulled back towards this prop almost because she's got all of these ropes along her back. Now she's on her knees. She looks like she's going to cry.
Yeah, this is very emotional. Oh, this drink says Alice.
She spelled out Alice's name with rope in front of her.
Oh, wow.
And then like collapses to the floor at the end, like defeated.
That's qualifying.
Are you sure you want to give them that much hope that quickly? I mean, it's really good. It's really good, but I'm oh, what's happened here? Oh, that was a bit of a weird shot. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Oh,
it was
God.
good. It was good.
Really
if you love this song, you're going to enjoy this. But
True.
are people going to? The song is the problem. It's really great if you love that kind of music. If you don't,
it's so hard to predict.
This semi is really hard to predict. But put it this way: she's done what she needs to put herself in with a chance. I want to quickly get to the super chats. Knirak, thank you so much, and Eurohag both asking if the Czech should be hyped and if they will get decent televote. I think it'll do. It's not going to get like the sort of the 2 or the 3 that's been predicted, right? But I think it won't get it. It depends really. If everyone feels how we did, then it would win Eurovision.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know if that'll be possible. What I will say is the first thing this year that has left me speechless.
It's the first thing this year that's made me cry.
Yeah. Dead Star Nation sends 100 bits and says these are bussy bits. Thank you. Try the Buffer says thanks for the Sadio shout out earlier. Fell in love with their album. Hope to see them at SD Loud someday. Me too. Blitter says, did she hype you up? Hype you up? yes, actually. Was Romania the best vocally? Was it good enough? More than good enough. Not perfect. I think it'll probably be better as we go further through the week. This is, honestly, if you're one of the front runners, this is the time to have a nervous performance. Because this is, in the grand scheme of things, you don't need to maximize your potential now as long as you do enough. She did more than enough. She's going to comfortably qualify in the top 5 of the semi. The sky is still the limit. Let's just see what she's got tomorrow, Friday. Alec Yene says, can Czechia get top 5 in the grand final? Okay, we've done that one. All right, I'm up to date with super chats. If you do send super chats, thank you so much. We really appreciate your support. We will get to them when we can. Obviously, we're focusing on the feed to ensure that we can give you this live too. Cyprus is now coming onto stage. I'm going to put my headphones in for this.
Yes, we need to listen very carefully.
There are questions to be answered here for Antigone. I hope for her sake and for fans of this song that she's able to answer them. Oh no. Oh no.
No. No.
It's really, oh no. She's got their like hands of the dancer sticking out the table doing this. Oh my god, she's so flat.
Oh. This
Little
is crashing.
better at the start of the chorus, maybe.
We should describe what's on the screen. So they're dancing on this giant stone table.
Yeah, the giant stone table we described earlier is there. Oh no.
She might be like the worst vocalist of the year. I think, yeah, Georgia was better than this.
I really don't want to be disrespectful because this is something she's dreamed of her whole life.
Yeah.
And, you know, she earned her a moment like everyone else. The vocal is... And I think the production exposes it in quite an unfortunate way.
Yeah. Like, the staging's really fun. I think if this had very good vocals, it would have been a lot of fun and she would have had more of a chance to qualify.
I don't know about that. I actually think the prop restricts her. I know why they've kept her still, and that is a really cool shot from above the stone table when she's lying on it. But I just, come on, big note now. Oh, sort of fell off it at the end, but
it was passable, I guess.
She's really out of breath.
Yeah.
Oh God, she had to take a breath in the middle of a phrase and then missed the. She went, "I'm dancing on the table, baby. Shake my hips and."
How many jury points do you think this will get? It's a fun song. Vocals weren't there at all, unfortunately. I quite liked the staging concept.
The staging concept had a lot of potential.
But that vocal is too...
That was a last in the jury kind of vocal. Like...
You had Cyprus out in your prediction.
I did. I put them 11th. Based on what I saw in the rehearsal clip. Oh... it's not out of any kind of spirit of disrespect or anything.
Of course. Antigone.
it's just we're just responding to what we've seen, and unfortunately, don't think it came together tonight.
No.
It didn't come together vocally. It was not so good. Lots of super chats, and I'm going to quickly read while the Tanzshine, the Austria postcard is on. Thank you so much, Coastatopia, for the 14 months. Says, appreciate all the coverage. Jabe, that's us.
Yay!
It's officially Jalova. She's Antigone, says Knirek. Stumbling Through says, hi, thank you for all the coverage. There's a £20 super chat. Thank you, very generous. I'm not watching live shows this year, but your insights, coverage in this community is frankly more than enough for me right now. We are Eurovision F. I presume it's stars. I presume it's the EBU. I'm really glad that we can still give you that community. Which was worse, Theo or Evan or Antigone? Antigone.
Antigone. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. Antigone.
I think I saw a comment that said was Andromache?
Andromache.
Yeah, it was worse than that.
Mr. Eurovision says they've not got the prop ready in time, so we're doing some they're just sort of doing crowd shots for the moment. Mr. Eurovision says, loving the content, really worried for Cyprus. I'll be so gutted if she doesn't qualify, as it was my favourite heading into this year. For your sake, I really hope that it does still happen, but be emotionally prepared, because she now needs a big telly score, a really big telly score to get through in a semi-final with several things that are going to draw telly points. Carlos Camejo says Cyprus needs to go to step 1 and restart. It's not working right now. Thank you for standing your ground, says Calamity Jean. Thank you for the super chat and speaking out about the country that gets as many points as they want. We will never stop speaking, no matter how many times people threaten. Cosmo is on the floor. That's so cool. Cosmo's on the floor, sort of like this.
Isn't that so,
Dance your inner animal away, or dance away your inner animal around him. And the dancers as well. And the floor is animated, so he's it's turning around and, oh my word. That's so cool!
Right? Do you see why it was kind of hard to explain?
It's very difficult to explain, but they do this really cool animated thing on the floor at the start that you are going to love. Vocally fine, I think, at the moment. Here comes the first verse. Are you ready, Jay? Do you remember the dance?
Oh, how can I forget?
Come on, let's do this. Sie brauchen eine Tanzschein. Das ist nicht rein. Rein ohne Tanzschein. Das sagt sie nicht rein. Das ist doch ein Tanzschein. Das soll nicht sein. Nicht rein. Nice, we did pretty well.
First try.
That was literally the staging, by the way. They're all in a line doing it for the first chorus. Oh, you know what? He's having fun and it comes across. It is fun.
I was just going to say, he looks like he is having the time of his life. It's really happy to see.
Also, the whatchamacallits have come down. The racks on either side, and there are dancers climbing up them. Next chorus now, second chorus. And so now that's fun. The animals are climbed halfway up, and they're still doing the dance while climbed up on the thing. And then Cosmo is in the middle with two of his other dancers. And the star is all sparkly. And a big roar on the back screen. And he goes, Wien! Which is where we are. Based on what I've seen, this would qualify. If it had to qualify, it would.
It would, yeah. This is probably one of the funnest songs of the...
Sorry?
This is one of the funnest songs in the semi-final.
Yeah.
It's not like a serious song. It's there to kind of hype you up, just bring you joy.
That big note was quality.
It was very good, actually.
Yeah, that big note was good. Final chorus, and now they're all charging out onto the catwalk. I think we've seen this bit, on the clip.
Yes.
This is so fun. Danda, this is your moment. Danda, this was for you. He did this for you.
Oh, that was such a good performance.
That was really nice. That has put such a smile on my face. God, excellent. Just excellent. Waiting to see what's going to happen with the Cypriot odds, by the way. I'm wondering, I guess it's going to wait because there's still a lot of the countries below them still need to perform. You've got Norway, Latvia still to perform. Actually, just Norway and Latvia. And Latvia is now. Atvra, of course, has been here. She left us these beautiful gifts. And we're really rooting for her. So good luck, Atvra. Prayer circle. Everyone loved Tanzshine in the press centre, by the way.
Oh, Were they all doing the dance?
Yes.
I'd imagine so.
Yes, I imagine they were.
Let's see what's going on with the odds.
So, Atvara is giant and sitting on a mountain.
Yes.
Oh, now she's standing on a lake. I have this. One sec, I have this one somewhere. Oh, they're not ready for this one either, so we have another unscheduled break. There we go. That's literally what we just saw. She's standing on a lake. Like, they green screened Atvara onto a lake. Look, she's bigger than the church. Like, extremely poor quality postcards. These are quite fun though. I think I might get these signed. We should say, by the way, oh, it's happening. Right, Latvia's happening. This needs to be good. An opportunity. Cyprus has left an opportunity for Latvia and Switzerland to gobble up, but this needs to be good. This needs to be good. She can qualify if this is really good. We're starting with a mid-range shot that's slowly panning in towards her. You can see her shadow off to one side. Vocally nice. We're getting some shots with the shadow play straight away to sort of introduce that concept to us. Now we come on to the first chorus. All good so far. To plan so far. While this is happening, Cyprus is plummeting in the odds, but we'll come back to it in a minute.
Oh, her voice is so nice.
And now we go into the second chorus. And she's in the center of the screen, but it looks like it's turning around her. But what we can see at the minute is a solid whiskey glass on the back screen that is like she's in it, and it's like it's turning around. The implication is pretty clear, and now it pans out, and you can see the whiskey glass, and it smashes as herself and the silhouette as a child jumps. And she lifts up with her hands, and all of the shards come up. And now she's moving it around herself. Looks, I think, much crisper than it did at the national selection, by the way. This is a better executed version of the same concept, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Apparently, Wee Wee Blogs says that Cyprus is a televote magnet. I'm not sure about that. We'll talk about it later. And now we have the big notes from Atvara. And again, it's the performance you've seen before with it spinning around her. And her voice sounds good to me. Sound good to you?
She's very vocally consistent.
There we go. Beautifully controlled. Oh, I love that effect at the end. It's like she's holding it all up, and then suddenly her arms slump and all of the glass drops. Cynthia is quoting Deb and Adorami. I asked her what Cyprus was like in the press centre, and she has beyond abysmal. Yes, no, Cyprus is not a televote magnet. If it sounds like that tomorrow, then she won't qualify with the televote either. Yeah, because everyone will listen to it and go, she's out of tune. Denmark is on next, by the way. We'll keep an eye on that in a moment. Czechia has jumped to 7th in the odds to qualify, by the way. Cyprus is falling away. We're seeing odds in some places that could potentially drop it to 10th, but I think we have to wait and see what Norway does. I'm going to keep an eye on Latvia now just to see if they rise at all, because that's what we're looking for. Everyone below them doesn't seem to have moved that much, other than Switzerland, which has bumped up a little. Obviously, we'll keep an eye on that as we continue today. Denmark, now is your time. And I have to say I'm feeling pretty excited about this one.
Me too.
If it's exactly the same as Dansk MGP with the same angles, the same story, the same costumes, I will already be delighted. Here we go. Denmark up now. Okay, all good. One very slightly nervy note, but I think we're fine now. Yeah, we're perfect now. Just one very slight nervy one right at the start, and other than that, all good. We're fine. Good, you can tell they've been harsher on the backing vocals this year because his voice sticks out much more than it did at Dansk MGP.
Yeah.
Ooh, the little... Where now he's on the top. It's staging-wise extremely similar. You know, slapping the hand down and so on. Especially in his sort of mid-range, sounds really, really perfect. The sort of the chanting sort of faviga, yeah. Also good. A tiny bit of nerves maybe in the falsetto, but it's really the tiniest thing. You don't need to worry much about it. They've changed the angle slightly of the shot where he's upside down, and I actually prefer the new one. Do you see what I mean about the falsetto?
Yeah.
I think we should say that in these jury shows, because it's the first time that it matters, there's going to be elements of it that are going to be nervy for artists in ways they don't expect. So they tend to adapt. I think it'll be better tomorrow. It'll be better the day after.
Outfit
the shirt rip
reveal.
inside the box and actually much more deliberate and made a thing of this time. They're exiting now. Okay, here's the big ones coming. First one fell a little short. Yes! Okay, he got most of the way there. When it went to the really high one, he took a little breath to make sure he got there. This is a solid performance. I think he's nervous. It's a solid performance. You've seen it before. You know exactly how it looks because it looks the same.
Yeah.
Okay. Good job. Executed well.
It's going to be better tomorrow.
It will be better tomorrow. I think, and I don't mean to say this to panic people, if he performed it like that on Friday and Saturday, it wouldn't win Eurovision and it wouldn't win the jury.
I agree.
But I think you could tell, because there were moments where it really locked in, I think you could tell that rather than there being consistent problems, there was an element of nerves. You know, you get this sort of, and you know, you sort of get the little bit of breathiness, and I think that's why he took a couple of extra breaths in places where maybe we didn't expect him to.
Yes. He played it a tiny bit safe with the high note, but like, I mean, he's going to qualify anyway.
Yeah, I think this is the thing. I was actually talking about this in my video that I released earlier tonight. If you're one of the favourites, you don't need to bring everything for the semi-final. I was talking about this in the context of Poland, where they did need to. So you have a bit more time to adapt. So if it's not perfect now, it's not time to panic yet.
Yeah.
He's going to sail through, probably in a very good position, and then let's see how high we get. They're doing another piece to camera now. And I mean, they're just talking.
These hosts.
I really think Michael is a terrible host in particular.
Yeah. Oh.
Victoria is wooden. Michael is painfully unfunny. Oh, now we're getting a montage of it's set to Euphoria of the artist walking into the arena for the first time.
This is cute. I do like this. This is probably one of the better.
And they're all like, "Wow, it's so amazing." I mean, they're not going to show it. If an artist went in and went, "That's a bit shit, isn't it?" They're not going to show it in this VT, are they? So whoever's missing from this VT, no, I'm kidding. Søren just said, that's a big room. Very observant. By the way, next up we have Australia, which is presumably why they put this VT here. That thing takes a while to set up.
Yes.
Just keeping an eye on the odds. And at present, I'll give you a little update. Confidence has grown in Malta and Czechia. They have sidled their way up a little way. Cyprus has fallen below Czechia. Czechia has jumped above Albania, so it's a net place of two-place game for Czechia. Bulgaria, clearly very confident now, looking at some very short odds. I mean, if you're Cyprus, you're in big trouble. I mean, look at this, 1.5. This is basically, some of these bookmakers are pricing it close to level with Jonas in 10th. And if Jonas then comes on and delivers a great performance, that will flip. We're going to keep an eye on Latvia and Switzerland as well, in case one of them can maybe make a little push. But while they were good, I wonder whether the odds might stay a little conservative on that for now. Still waiting for the next postcard. It's still artists coming in. We've almost finished the karaoke version of Euphoria in the background. They're going to have to loop it soon. The end. Jonas Love wasn't even reacting to the arena. He just went like...
That would be me.
Yeah, that is you, regularly.
Yeah.
And then you had Dara, who was standing there like, pretending to be shocked. They're really dragging this out. Can we get on with this, please?
Yeah.
I really don't need a 5-minute like montage in the middle of the show.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, the piano's in
And then on the arena shot they come into, you can see Delta's piano on stage. It's just shoddy. So much of this show is shoddy and feels unfinished. Obviously, this is a rehearsal. Maybe it'll be better tomorrow. But we saw it on TV as well. One of the performers in Estonia's show last night was a staircase.
Yeah.
Like, and by the way, even after all that time, they've had like 5 minutes to get this ready. We only just got to the postcard. We had a little drop in between the end of that VT and the start of the postcard.
Oh dear.
Delta Goodrem is on a big swing over a valley. That's not very safe.
Yeah, that's a health and safety hazard.
And then she swung into a curtain. She swung into Jiva's staging. Cyprus has dropped again. We keep seeing these drops as more and more bookmakers price Cyprus long. I can tell you now that we have seen for the first time a bookmaker offering longer odds on Cyprus to qualify than Norway. Only one at present, but it's a sign of where things are going. We'll keep an eye on it throughout the show. Don't forget that you should stay with us once the show is finished, because we're going to stay for the fake results, and then the audience poll will be coming at midnight. We're going to have lots of time to react to the show, to answer your questions about whatever you like. In any case, for now, Australia's turn. And we start with a close-up of a harp, and then Delta, straight down the camera, straight away, just like head and shoulders shot.
On her aura.
I'm sure I don't need to tell you this, but right now, vocally is
perfect.
Here comes the first chorus. It's still mostly just close shots of Delta standing completely still, emoting with the camera, a few sort of mid-range shots, just letting her do her thing. What'll be interesting after this, by the way, is what happens with the jury winner odds. Because right now, Finland and Australia are very close.
Yeah.
Second verse now. And she's walking forward from the first prop, heading towards the catwalk. We know where she's going. One side shot with her reaching out forward. And there's a moth. Go away. There we go.
I thought you meant in
yeah,
here.
not in there, in here. And now for the second chorus. Big note. And now she's standing up but playing the piano. That's like we haven't seen a shot of the keys yet. She's adjusting her in-ear.
Yeah, I think it was starting to fall out.
I mean, it won't matter because she sounds great anyway. But I think she might have a problem with one of her in-ears because she lifted her hand from the piano a couple of times to adjust it. And now she's sitting and playing the piano, doing the little piano solo. And she did the hey actually herself, and it worked.
Oh, that shot was quite long, wasn't it?
Just about got there. Here we go. And she's pointing to the sky. Is she going to rise into the sky? We haven't been able to tell yet. She hasn't risen yet, but she's standing on top of the piano and belting like crazy. And now she rises. Big note was great.
Whoa. She pulled through.
There was a little, it felt like there was a little wobble at the end. I think she might have had a couple of problems. There was a little wobble at the end. Clearly, there was an in-ear, which was weird. So maybe, I don't know, if there was a serious in-ear problem, she'll be allowed to perform again. I don't think she really needs it because that will come top 3 easily in the jury, at least in this semi.
Yeah.
That, in my opinion, was a 75% performance.
Yeah.
She was not going all out yet, which is probably good.
She's saving herself.
Yeah, I think she knows she's in. I think it felt very deliberate that she was like just stopping short of what is maximally possible. So maybe a little tactics at play here, doing enough. Obviously that can backfire. I don't think it will. Consummate professional though, clearly having problems, didn't let it phase her. Going to check out some of these super chats and see if anything has happened in the last 20 minutes because I've had the things closed. Oh no, I had like 5 in front of me and they all just vanished. I don't know if they were previous ones or not. But we'll have to see. In the meantime, Leleka is taken to the stage. And I have to say, maybe she can win this semi-final. I'm thinking that there's some space on the jury side that maybe she could slip into. And then combined with a very strong televote, which we know she'll have, we could really get somewhere. In the meantime, Cyprus's odds have dropped to 68%.
Oh,
it's going fast. Leleka is on now. We get a shot of Bandura in the foreground and she's sort of in the distance moving towards us. Apparently the audience in the room loved Australia, by the way.
Oh, I can imagine.
Leleka has a gorgeous voice, doesn't she?
Yeah.
You guys, and I can already say this from what we've already seen, you're going to like this song more once you see this. I love the texture. It's just ever so slightly husky. Just a tiny bit. It gives it this roughness that I think makes it more special. Perfect. Into the first chorus. I love the little black eyeshadow she's done. If you guys know Donbass Girl, I've talked about it a lot here. There's like little references it to in her makeup. There's like black straps on her dress and stuff. And so it's like, I've talked all about how this song is like a positive tale from an imperfect being who's very open about being imperfect. And I think it makes it more powerful. Vocals still flawless, by the way, through chorus 1. And now we get the...
I wish they did more with the camera angles here.
Yeah, the camera angles here were kind of a nothing. Lots of wide shots that didn't really do anything. I think you should have made that close and flashy. Now, though, we're back in. Big note coming. All right. 100 jury points could be riding on this next note. She took a big, deep breath. All good so far? Keep going. It's building in power. She split the note. She took a breath.
Yeah.
It sounded natural, but I think she just needed a little extra for the whistle. She just about got there. It wasn't fully stabilized. This is more than good enough. Okay, and there we go. Good things outside of that little of the whistle note where there's a little wobble, and then in the bit before that there was one tiny wobble as well, like a little voice crack or something. Really tiny things. Again, not big deals. Vocally, this sounds excellent.
Yeah.
How did you feel about the camera angles?
I am not the biggest fan of some of these camera angles. I think it should be like a little bit more intimate because there's a lot of wide shots, especially in like the breakdown part. Would you call it? Where,
I guess it's just before the like bridge / sort of big note thing.
Yeah, it's still a great performance. Don't get me wrong, but
I would have wanted that one in really close though. Like, I would want to be in close, lots of flashing lights and stuff, because that's quite a powerful and slightly dark moment of the song.
Exactly, yeah.
I think we lost out on that effect a little bit. At the same time, the Leka fans, don't worry, she did great.
She's like qualifying, of course.
Yes, of course. Don't worry, the performance was good. You'll enjoy it. It's good. There's just one or two things which did need a little tightening up, but that's natural for this point in the week. You don't need to worry too much at this stage. If you see all of the pieces, even if the execution isn't perfect yet, if you see all the pieces that are needed to bring it together, that's the most important thing. Like, it's the same with Denmark. We see the pieces there. We didn't get the perfect execution tonight. That's okay. Same with Romania.
Yes,
they
exactly.
have 3 more chances to get this right in a competitive context. And now, the UK.
You're in for a treat, I think.
Cyprus has shipped another percentage point, by the way, to 67.
Keep going.
It's getting close. This is going to be... Cyprus will be at least 10th by the end of this show.
I reckon so, because Norway, Jonas's vocals are so good.
If he's healthy.
If he's healthy, yeah.
Okay, United Kingdom. I have the postcard here. This is my country. Look at him flying through space. I love this man. And I hope we are about to see the kind... Could you grab that for me? And I hope we see the kind of representation that he deserves, because he is just... I mean, if you haven't already seen the video I did with Look Mum No Computer, it's on my channel. You'll really understand him a lot more afterwards. It was like being inside his brain. He owns a museum called This Museum Is Not Obsolete in the UK, which is essentially full of like machines that he's built and collected, and it's really amazing. And we gave you a little insight into that.
It's a great video.
All right, come on. If this is good, I'm going to feel great. Danda, hold on to your seat.
Hold on to your computer.
Yes. So he starts at a table with objects sliding past him and then a dancer. This is shot in such a silly way. Oh, and they've locked him in a cage of tables. Oh, and he flips a keyboard out of nowhere. He's so great. Eccentric.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty good in my opinion.
Yeah.
The vocals are fine. The dances are so silly.
I love it.
The boiler suit should have been red.
Do you think? I quite like it pink.
And now he's walking along multiple tables again. There's so much movement with these very simple tables, which is really quite clever and funny. This is so silly. This is entertaining and it's funny. It's not cringe. Well, it's a little bit cringe, but good cringe. Now we go on to the bit that we saw in the clip when it's only just now he arrives into his full setup. I think it feels slightly better having had the desks before to go into this shot. And also, this is better than it was in the rehearsal.
Yes, 100%.
I just wish he'd hit the 1, 2, 3 slightly, because he's kind of like going like quite staccato, like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I wish he'd just make it a little smoother. All right, here we go. Oh, they need to turn the crowd up for the call and response because people are shouting it, but we can't hear them.
The crowd's so quiet.
And now everyone's clapping to the final chorus. There we go. Now they're coming towards us on the catwalk.
Oh.
And they're shouting the 1, 2, 3, and there's pyro. That was him. That was full of personality, full of joy. I don't care if it gets 0 points. I enjoyed it.
It's very you-coded, let's be real.
It is very me-coded.
Just very whimsical.
It might get like 4 points. I don't care.
I mean, I'm proud of that performance.
I enjoyed it anyway. Albania is next. They haven't muted the crowd. It's just that the song is so full in the mix is that you can barely hear it. You can tell it's trying to break through, but you'd have to turn it up in the mix a lot to do that. Albania is next, and we have a giant Alice sort of floating in unspecified. Oh, he's climbing up a mountain. It's so sad. And he's on the curtain as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of kind of the same vibe in some of these postcards.
Yeah.
Like it's either snowy mountains, a garden of some sort, or a river, or a body of water. Like,
Right, I'm nervous for this. I'm going to lock in. Let's see. This has such a wide variance in where it could end up. And it will all depend on what we see now. Albania is next to perform. Here we go. Slight revamp. They removed the very first little bit and go straight into the chanting.
subtitles are there.
Vocally, he's on point.
Did they change the color of the subtitles?
Sorry?
Did they change the color of the subtitles?
I don't think so, no. I think they've
Were they
always
always
been the
there?
colour.
Okay. Oh, I love what he's wearing.
Sorry?
I love what he's wearing.
Yes. It's been all very close shots to him. Very, very close for the most part. First chorus coming. Show us what you got. And a huge plume of smoke on the LED screen behind him. And then the wall fills with the faces of mothers. Loads of different ones. The meaning is so clear with between the pictures and the subtitles. And then you have the sons all singing. You know, you've got 6 men on the LED screens and him in the middle. Second verse now. And he's now atop we've got an overhead shot, and then the clock is ticking, and it's moving really fast. And it's moving faster with time. Like it's getting faster and faster. Second chorus now. He's still standing there as his mother approaches him, and I think it is his mum. And we just see her briefly walking across the stage. And it's like she's waiting on the side of the stage for him. We're in the into the big chorus now, and we're approaching with the final section. She walks towards him.
Takes off his sunglasses. And then walks off again.
And removes his glasses. And she hands him a top watch. A watch. And
Are you okay? Oh. Yeah, it's very, very emotional.
it hits like when she removes his glasses, when she's the one doing it.
Yeah.
And it's like he presents this hardened exterior for the entire thing. You know, it's almost funereal, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the way in which his entire energy changes when he takes off the glasses.
I agree. Like,
even the way he sings the song.
Yeah.
God, so much emotional damage tonight. Between this and Czechia, I don't know what to do. We've got Malta next, by the way, which we'll be keeping a close eye on. And then Norway after that. Oh, gosh. Wow. Okay, that was... Oh, my gosh. And they are not ready. This is... Thank you so much, Blitters, by the way. He says, if someone has a complex relationship with my mother, I'm not sure how this will make me feel. Go in with an open mind, and if it doesn't make, it might not, it's not going to be for everyone, for sure. Everyone has a different relationship and different, complicated feelings. But I think, it can still, if you can't connect with it personally, I think there's still ways to appreciate it as a piece of art. They've done it now. Officer Bull says, Malta mentioned. Thank you so much for the super chat. Sarah Enchanted says, thank you for the live streams for making this week a little more tolerable. We are very happy to be here with you, and we're going to be here with you for 4 or 5 more days. Oh gosh, it's nearly over. It's no better getting started. Here we go. The Maltese, one of the spotlights failed. It was a Maltese cross with 7 lights. One of them didn't work.
Will they be allowed to perform again?
Not for a single light failure. Yeah. So, here we go. It's weird for me because I've seen this before.
Yeah.
So it's interesting seeing what I remember versus what's on screen now. Vocally fine in the verses, but I think in the verses he's very much in his comfort zone.
Yeah.
And we see the prop of arches around him. It's so difficult to tell that there's a screen.
I know, I
can't wait to see this Zoe trope effect in a minute, by the way. Because we're going in cold, because obviously no one, not even the press, has seen how it's meant to look, because you don't see anything in the rehearsal. First chorus. The arches are sparkling around, and this looks I do remember this. This is pretty much exactly how the lighting design looked at this stage before. All good so far. Second verse now. And we should start seeing the Zoe trope effect now. That's nice. You can bet it's so funny because it almost looks like it's been projected onto the screen because you just can't see the gauze layers.
Oh,
that's lovely. This top shot with the images of her dancing around him. And now he exits the arch. He's going to walk around it. And you see the audience behind him and all the glowing lights. And now we get just one brief shot away. And we're back into the middle again. We now should start seeing the spinning. Here we go.
Oh, this looks so good.
It is good. It's very secure. Okay, I love the way it escalates. The way it escalates is... I wish it was spinning faster.
Yeah, if it was spinning just a tad bit faster.
Good. Oh my god, is he going to cry? And then a long shot with all the lights and the arch at the end. It was solid. I didn't feel what I felt when I saw it for the first time. I think partly because the spin was slower, but the emotion, perhaps most importantly, was there.
Yeah.
And it felt real. It felt real. Thank you so much to... I've just seen something I need to quickly check in. Jonas Love is next, by the way. He's on his way. I've seen other commentators sounding alarm bells on Denmark and I'm freaking out. Please tell me people are just being dramatic. It's Wednesday. There's lots of time to fix it. I'm not going to pretend it was perfect tonight. It wasn't. There were problems. There's time to fix those problems. We've seen performances get better through the week before. So there are reasons to hold out plenty of hope. No panic yet. Let's see where we are this time tomorrow.
By problems, like they're not big problems at all. It's just like minor things they can improve on.
Grief bits, says Dead Star Nation. I'm going to lose it so much about none. Someone said the waiting for you is where she's waiting on the other side. I'll be feeling mum's passing all over again. We're sending you all of our love. All of our love. I think many, many people here now will have felt loss like that in their lives. And thank you so much for sharing with us that feeling, because it shows that these songs can really get to people. And it's, and it's special that you would share that with us. So thank you. Here we go. Norway is on the way.
Last song of the night.
Last song of the night, yeah. Although plenty more to go. We'll be on audience poll 2 hours away.
Yay!
He takes the stage. They're doing some of the backing vocals live that I think they had on the backing track at Melody Grand Prix. They're not allowed to have them live here. Let's see what we've got. Come on, Jonas. I love this guy. I've even got the shirt. Sounds good so far. Yeah. But I mean, it's the chorus that will tell what state his voice is in. Sounds better today for sure. And he didn't grab his balls this time. He's not allowed. Okay, big note coming. He's been not doing this all week to see if he can hit it now. Come on. He's still unwell.
You can tell.
He's still unwell. Yeah, he's cutting it short. He's getting it, but he's cutting it short to hold it because he's still unwell.
Which is probably the best thing he could do at the moment.
I mean, he makes it sound more natural. Most of the jurors will hopefully have not heard it before. They won't know exactly how it's meant to sound. Let's see if he gets it later on in the performance as well. Oh, I feel so sorry for him that he's still unwell. It's so unfair for it to be, it's shitty luck. In the verses, it's perfect. And in the pre-choruses, it's just the big notes.
Yeah.
He just kissed his bald guitarist on the head.
I love that bit.
Better the second time.
Better, yeah.
He's getting there. So each one has been better.
That was the best one.
Okay,
yeah.
It's getting there. It's fine. It's got the charisma. It's got the energy. He's got the stage presence. I just really hope that they're not going to penalise these big notes too much.
I love the band. They look so happy.
Big one. Yes!
Yes!
Oh, thank God he got the big one. His voice is clearly fucked. He's clearly so unwell.
Yeah. Oh, here comes the pyro. Oh, he's hyping up the... Oh, he fell. But it's okay. He played that off so well. Oh my God.
Was that a slip?
Yeah.
He fell over and made it look deliberate. It was really cool. He kind of slid out and went like, wait.
Well, I'm pretty sure he didn't slip during the dress rehearsal. But he played that off so well. That looked deliberate. Straight
onto vocal rest he needs tomorrow.
Yeah.
He got away with it. He did a really good job considering you could tell he was really unwell. His voice was cracking every time. And for example, on the big one, he hit the big note, but then he shouted the yas, clearly to play it off. He did the best he could in the circumstances. He was clearly ill. Clearly ill.
Right. Let's see how the odds are looking.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on them. I'm just checking in with Cynthia to see what the press centre thinks.
Yep.
Right, so the odds are as follows. Let's have a look. Obviously, there'll be some more time for them to move. But at present, the big loser, look what has happened. This is since the start of the show.
Ooh.
Cyprus has been plummeted into a battle for qualification. And, you know, I'm not sure that they're going to make it over the line. If the performance is like that tomorrow, I know other commentators have said that it'll be a televote magnet. No, it won't.
Yeah, I'm not seeing them qualify at the moment.
Yeah. So that's that. And then also I want to highlight Czechia, which has done the total opposite tonight and swung upwards. Thank goodness for that. I mean, I always thought it was undersold. Nicholas Jackson says, Jonas grabbing his balls serves as his energy power up. Let Jonas grab his balls. EBU, let the man grab his balls. Also, the voting has opened. So now we get to discover with you what kind of intellect is coming.
Oh, yes, because I left already by the time.
Yeah, we're now totally in the dark. While we're doing that, let's have a little look through the show again. I'm going to ask us to say at the same time what our highlight was of the show. Our favourite song was 3, 2, 1, Czechia.
I cried, like...
I have to say it was easily my favourite tonight.
Yeah.
Easily my favourite.
If you had to pick a second, do it on 3.
Oh, wait. Okay, yes. 3, 2, 1, Albania. Oh, okay.
I mean,
we forgot to turn off the repeat after me machine.
I mean, that makes sense. You got very emotional during Albania.
Yeah. Tell me about Bulgaria then, because I knew you enjoyed it, but second on the night is a big thing.
Like the energy and like I really like the concept of the like them in a waiting room, like the dichotomy between being in a waiting room and have such like a upbeat banging song. Like, I love that.
Nice use of the word dichotomy, by the way.
Thank you.
It was very good. No, I know what you mean. And I think the thing is, right, I actually think so much of the stuff that makes it good, I love how when Romania's on, you can see, like, it's going like... Dara sells it.
Oh, yes.
Like, so well.
Yes.
You are going to love watching her do her thing. Right? Doesn't matter if you think the choreo is silly or over the top. She is so entertaining to watch. She just has so much about her. And the girl bop nachos have been well and truly claimed. Czechia. Just came on in the recap. I have to say, oh my gosh, that shot with the circle and the lights and
oh my god, I cannot wait for tomorrow when we're in the press room.
Yes, I'm going to see what the Czech room, the press room thought of that. What did people think of Czechia? Well, our live on the ground correspondent, Cynthia. Biggest reactions. So this was still early on. This was before France. She said that the biggest reactions were Czechia and Bangaranga. They've chosen a recap clip. What does this say about the confidence of the delegation?
They are scrambling right now.
Cyprus chose a clip with hardly any vocal.
Yeah.
And the vocal that there was really simple. Obviously, we get the big siren note for Latvia. It's safe to assume usually they keep the same time codes from one day to the next, so this will be what people see tomorrow. Denmark. See, the note... Okay, we've just heard the Danish big note again. The note was perfectly on note, but it's like he just ran out slightly.
Yeah.
And therefore had to take a breath before doing the ad-lib upwards. Ah!
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
That bit.
Delta sounds great. She did a job. Job done. Well done, Delta Goodrem. Who's winning the semi?
Oh my god.
Someone has to.
Someone has to. And do you know what? I'm saying Czechia.
You're saying Czechia is going to win the semi. Not win the jury, win the semi overall. That's a big call. I'm not saying you shouldn't make it. I'm just saying that's a big call. Look, they're going to lose their minds in chat. Let me get the chat up. Now that you've said that, everyone is going to lose their minds.
I think the staging and the vocal really elevates this song. He sells it very well. The jury's going to absolutely eat this up. I think the televote's going to eat this up as well.
You think the televote's going to eat it up?
Yeah. It's. Okay.
I think it could win the jury in the semi.
I need to check something.
Jay is cooking something.
I'm cooking. Let me cook.
What are you looking for? You're going back to Rotterdam 21. Semi-final 2. What is it you're checking?
So, I think...
Let me put it on screen. Suddenly I see what you're cooking and I'm going to find it.
Yeah.
2021, Rotterdam. Boom.
So...
It's the John's Tears scenario.
Do you guys understand? So, wait, okay. Public, he got third.
Mm-hmm.
Jury.
He won.
I think that's possible. It's a very John's Tears coded song with incredible staging. Do you guys see it? Do you see the vision? Let me cook.
Taking deep breaths.
Let me cook now.
Okay, I mean, this is the dream scenario for the Czechs.
Yes.
The thing is, right, do I think it's going to happen? No. But you laid it out, and in my mind, I didn't dismiss it. In my mind, I was like, like, I can kind of see it.
Yeah.
Oh, they're doing some kind of interval act at the moment. Sorry, we do need to keep an eye on that too. Michael is pretending to play a guitar. Oh, no, he's thrown it away.
Oh, I hope someone caught that.
He's saying he wants to squeeze us, please us, and if you move real slow, let it go. I'm so excited and I just can't hide it. It is the host singing I'm so excited and I just can't hide it. And it's as irritating as it sounds.
Is that like vaporwave aesthetic on the LED?
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Oh my god.
Someone has just compared it to Sasha Bogdanov. That's a little harsh.
Oh, I love how he's playing.
He's pretending to play the guitar, but like in a really unfunny way.
That's not a guitar. That's a
piano. You know what I mean. What in the HR department is this interval, says Neuro. Oh, and now Victoria Swarovski has arrived.
That is vaporwave aesthetic.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god.
She's not singing live. Do you remember when we used to have like prestigious guests for interval acts?
Yeah.
And not hosts kill time for 10 minutes because no one will do it?
Yeah, I miss those days. Remember when we had Justin Timberlake at the final?
God.
Like
How
what?
much did they pay for that?
We had Madonna and Quavo. What was Quavo doing? Like,
I don't know why Quavo was there. Why was Madonna there?
Why was Quavo there? I feel like
and
Quavo...
why did Madonna... Do you remember she did that whole Palestine-Israel flag thing? We had Madonna trying to be woke while performing in Tel Aviv. Like, girl...
Just a mess. What do you mean the Quavo? Like, raindrop, drop top. Like, they were there?
What a mess. Oh my god, apparently an Israeli billionaire paid for that interval act. Hopefully nobody paid for this because nobody involved in this deserves to be paid. Actually,
the dancers do.
Yes.
Pay your dancers.
That's a good point, the dancers, other than that. Oh, and they're saying give it up for the dancers, that's nice.
Should.
What was the point of that? It was just like, hey, we need to burn a few minutes or something?
I reckon so. This script is a mess.
You know, Victoria Swarovski is one of the heiresses to the Swarovski
brand.
Yeah. What I would enjoy would be an interval act where they just spent 10 minutes looking into their tax affairs. More entertaining than this.
Oh god, these.
They're now saying, they're now telling us to vote again. Time is running out Voting is almost over, so hurry up. Tonight's acts need your support. So.
Play a recap.
Yeah. You know what? I could watch Dara doing this all day. She's so entertaining.
Yeah, like for the people that were worried that it would become a disaster bop, it's not I can't speak. It's not a disaster bop. It is fully just a bop, and she sells it so well.
Here's a small world item from Canada. Thank you for the super chat. Fun fact: the woman with the Palestine flag on the back in Tel Aviv is Norway's current staging director.
What? Okay.
When you randomly show up in the same place twice by accident, I guess.
Yes.
The Czechia clip, it just really stands out because the vocal is so gorgeous. Oh, he is so talented. Is it Givova, says someone.
No, Jiva's winning. Jiva's getting 7th in the semi-final.
I have to say, yeah, we should reflect on that. I may not have to apologise to Vanilla Ninja now. You should apologise to all of these people for saying that Estonia would come 7th in the semi-final.
No.
The disrespect. I think they should have made the recap clip for Jiva at the end of it where she just goes, "Pussy!" I think that would have been way funnier than whatever it was they put in. I've already forgotten. Yes, yes. You see, you just blew everyone's eardrums. Is what you just did.
Sorry, guys. That's my apology.
Norway has slipped a percentage point. The thing is, though, if Norway and Cyprus do fall out, although I really hope Norway isn't penalised for his voice, feeling unwell, that opens the door for Latvia and Switzerland in a big way for both of them. Like, there's a world in which you get both of them if these two, drop out. At the same time, I'd be heartbroken for Jonas. Yeah. Because it would be such an unfair and sad way for this to end, having been sick the whole week, and his voice it's not there. And it's not his own fault.
And it usually is. That's the most heartbreaking part. Like, he can hit those notes easily any other day.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But we first heard about this on the weekend. He was on vocal rest. And it's clearly not getting any better. I think it's good that the recap clip, he hits the notes the best 2 times in the recap clip. That's something at least. Oh, mate, it is very different to everything else. You know who I think's winning the semi?
Who? Romania. Interesting. Do you not think the jury might not appreciate this as much as the televote?
I think it's going to score well everywhere. I think it is going to do well enough with the jury. Well enough with the jury that it will have enough in the splits and it'll overcome everyone except Ukraine probably in the televote. And that will be enough. Maybe like a second and third, second and fourth scenario, but where it's quite even at the top so they get over the line. So Quinton just says, just joined. Is the Cyprus vocal better?
3, 2, 1.
No! It's worse. It's worse. Like, single figures in the jury worse.
Sorry.
So.
Should we revisit our predictions?
Oh gosh, yes. I'll get them up on screen. But I'm keeping an eye because they might be about to do another interval act. And if they do, then obviously we need to be ready for that. Yeah. By the way, stay with us because for those of you who aren't familiar, they're about to do a Viennese waltz, apparently. For those of you who aren't familiar, the audience poll will be conducted based on the audience that is in that room tonight. And then we will premiere the result. You'll be the first to know if you stay right here at around 12:30 local time. So it's currently 10:51. Between now and then, we're going to be talking about the contest. We're going to be talking about tonight's show, we're going to be reviewing our predictions. We're going to be telling you about the all-important fake results as well. And hopefully, my voice will hold on.
Everyone pray for Gabe's voice.
Are they getting the artists to do this as well?
God, who wrote the script?
Oh, and everyone in the crowd is doing the waltz. Oh, and Simon is doing the waltz with the cameraman.
Okay.
That's
funny. Kind of funny.
Well, it's a bit awkward how the host like, and as we are dancing, you can hear the song "Merci Chérie" while we do the waltz. I'm not even exaggerating. That's literally what it sounds like. Is that Dave Grohl? There was someone in the crowd who really looked like Dave Grohl. Like I genuinely thought it was for a second. Polar Bear in Arlington, Texas, if it's actually Dave Grohl.
I mean, it's cute, but can the host stop talking?
Yeah.
It would be cuter if he stopped talking.
This is now outstayed its welcome. It's not Dave Grohl. It wasn't Dave Grohl. I was wrong. I just thought it was Dave Grohl. Oh my god. So that was a few minutes of time spent.
That will never get back.
By the way, if Simon fake qualifies, we have to Naruto run.
Do we?
Yes.
Okay.
They're closing the lines. I guess that means we'll get another interval act at least.
8, 7, 6,
5, 4. God, the
3,
graphic looks so tacky, doesn't it?
2, 1. Happy New Year! Woo!
And then they had a party where they looked like the babushki. You know, the grannies. Okay, why would I be searching for my phone charger if I was trying to vote for Victoria? That doesn't make any sense. So now we're waiting to see what's going to happen next. Whoops. We're going to wait to see what happens next. We're going to see what other horrors they have for us. Is there going to be another interval act?
I sure hope not.
Have you noticed? When was the last time we had a Eurovision show with 0 guests? There have been no guests tonight.
Yeah.
All the interval acts have just been the hosts. That's bad, isn't it?
Yeah, that is really bad. As this show, Eurovision is massive. You'd want like guests to be scrambling to, you know what I mean.
Oh no, they're doing another episode of the fucking quiz show. The Eurovision quiz where they got the year of Jedward wrong last time. They're doing it again. Oh, they've got the Danish commentator Ola Topholm and Marta Stokstad, who I believe is the Norwegian. And they've got Angela and Ryan from the BBC on the other team.
Yes.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, good guess. Horrible format. So, the Eurovision quiz is beginning now. What's the first question? Listening challenge? Should we play against each other?
Yeah.
Oh, you're my lover. My number one. Ah! Wait, is it the same questions as...
You got it.
That was on the last one.
Was it?
They're not doing the same item.
That's so lazy.
That is super lazy. Tell me the other questions have changed. It's a delicious question. It's the same questions. It's the exact same questions.
Are you...
Will they have corrected the Jedward thing?
If they're...
We'll find out. It's... Oh my god. They're pre-recording this. This is pre-recorded. What we are seeing now is exactly what you're going to see tomorrow. Just think of some different fucking questions.
Literally, you could go on Eurovision World, go to the quiz section, steal some of those.
Like, pay him a tenner. And they'd probably be like, yeah, sure.
Was this the same as well?
Yeah, it's the same because it's the very first prop. What was the first prop? A phone, an umbrella, an iron. Oh, that one might be different. But the first two were the exact same. Let's see what the prop was. It's a phone. It's kind of fun, isn't it? She goes like, hello.
Oh, so, the UK is
dominating. We've got more points than we have in the last 3 televotes combined here. Let's see what the next question is, see if any of them are different. Vasilis says, Jala, well, I hope for you it's better tomorrow. I hope for you it's better tomorrow. Thank you so much for the support. The Telex Eurovision.
It's the same. Yeah.
This actually pisses me off. How can you be this lazy? The answer is camera. Neurocantat says, never clown Rye again. We need to clown ORF. This is genuinely embarrassing in its laziness. I could have written you 10 new questions. They could have called me at 5 o'clock today and I would have done it.
Oh, yeah. It's exactly the same.
The singer is Malena Ernman. It's Greta Thunberg's mother.
Yeah.
They're not only saying for the rehearsals, this is exactly what you'll see tomorrow because they're recording this and then showing it the tape tomorrow. The questions in the live show are different, apparently. I can't believe they're using the same questions. What's next? Listening now. Eurovision winning songs only.
I didn't even hear it.
I didn't hear that either. Oh, it's Fairy Tale. I mean...
Satellite.
Yeah. And at the same time, this segment is so long, and it's the same segment we had the other night.
Yeah.
Even if the questions are slightly different, the format bit, it's laziness. And I think this generally shows, I don't understand. It's like Schrodinger's Eurovision, where you've simultaneously gone way over budget, but seem to have done absolutely nothing with it. What have they spent the money on?
AI subscriptions.
The severance package for the Director General of the broadcaster. Clearly. This is just, it's embarrassing. It's genuinely embarrassing. And it's like at a time where Eurovision is trying to prove its legitimacy and to try and prove, that it's bigger than, oh, the drone's back, by the way. And try and prove that, it's, I was about to say it's bigger than us. It's bigger than, yes. To present a show like this that is so half-arsed, that is so light on star power when it comes to the intervals, that is so devoid of love and care, it's just depressing.
Yeah.
I genuinely find it depressing, and I don't understand how they've done this.
It's so lazy.
And especially,
I think productions.
I think back to 2015, the production wasn't perfect. I had a problem with the canned applause, for example, right? That they used, which was really bad that year. But at least it had some heart.
Yeah. Exactly.
And I remember when Conchita came on and started building bridges at the start of that show, and I remember the theme song of that edition, and I remember there was so much hope and joy built into it. I remember the first song that year was I Want Your Love by Edward Romanuta.
You love that song.
Great song. But this is just, there's no heart to it. No heart. Blitter said, EBU heard you and sent a drone. It's actually flown off again. Okay. I said, hey, there's a drone, and it immediately went shoo. Mayonnaise says, this hosting is beating Cheerin at being shit. The thing is, though, you think about Cheerin, remember, for example, the Mika interval act?
That was fun.
Actually fun.
Yeah.
The hosts, actually fun.
Yeah.
Alessandra Catalan was a good host.
Yes,
Mika was a good host.
Yeah.
Laura Pausini also was there. Like... I genuinely, Cheerin was lovably shit. Like, the stage broke.
The stage?
That never happened. The stage broke so badly, everyone had to throw out their LED show. That's hilarious.
That is. Like, looking back now, we were all crashing out, but, like...
This isn't lovably shit. There's nothing it's just bad.
It's bad, yeah.
And it's so frustrating. We deserve so much better than this. Don't forget Diodato as well. This is worse than Cherin. It's worse than Cherin.
That Diodato interval still makes me cry every time I watch it. Like, I can't watch it without tearing up.
Mm-hmm. And you know, what are they? What is he doing? They're trying to shill the record. They want you to buy the Eurovision Song Contest vinyl, apparently. Oh, and the lights went off too early. Now we have a black screen.
What's all this about?
Is it an interval act?
Is it JJ?
JJ! Oh, thank God someone knows what they're doing tonight. And he's performing a new song, I believe.
Oh.
And JJ's got very smoky, like, sort of panda eye makeup. He's dressed in all white, elevated on a platform. And of course he's great, and the song is good, because it's JJ, and he's very good at this. He's not performing Wasted Love, though, so I guess they're saving that for the final.
Yeah, I reckon so.
I should say there are elements I like about the production, like the lighting design I think is good.
Yeah.
The stage is awkward, but I think they do a decent job with, in my opinion, not the best Florian Vieda design.
Mm-hmm. It's just the LED's too thin.
There's flying acrobats, by the way. This is the first interval act I've enjoyed.
Is he singing live?
What was that sound?
It was 2 beeps.
Oh, the dishwasher finished. That's what it is. These have to be the worst hosts since Natasha and Soren in 2001. Says, sorry, your name's been cut off. Mr. Eurovision 1986, thank you so much for the super chat. I mean, it's bad. There's no sugarcoating, it's bad.
It's bad. But is it as bad 2015? Like, that was the most anticlimactic... we get it.
Okay, I'm going to go open the dishwasher so it stops yelling at us. You continue.
2015, the qualifier announcement was the most anticlimactic thing ever. So back in the day, I didn't watch the semi-finals, but when I started to get into Eurovision, I watched them, and I was like, why are they rushing? Why is it so fast?
The video on YouTube for each semi is like 3 minutes, 30 seconds.
Of course, JJ sounds incredible.
92% of voters think that this is the worst script since 2015. It's frustrating. Obviously, you're going to have bad years. I think, to be honest, if it was bad and the context was different, I think we'd be more willing to just brush it away. But it's just sad, you know? And, like, the artists are the only ones who are doing their jobs.
Yep, hard agree. Just the production is letting everyone down.
And you know what the thing is? And like when we look forward to next year, I will say at least, if we look at the sort of the broadcasters that could end up hosting this, Ula, I think would do a great job. They throw the kitchen sink at it.
Yes.
ERT, no idea, but usually when I talk to Greeks about their broadcaster hosting, their response is to laugh. So that's not a great sign.
That'd be fun.
Maybe, but it would be lovably shit.
Yeah.
And if it's lovably shit in a Greek kind of way, I feel like that could be a really fun experience to be part of.
Yeah.
Like I would love for it to be super disorganized. They're showing the qualifiers, so I'm seeing Moldova right now. Oh. Of the others, I think the French would throw a lot at it. We know they can produce a show that they've done Junior Eurovision a bunch of times, and they're a big broadcast with lots of expertise. They'd be fine. Mm-hmm. The Australians probably have a ton of money to do it as well. Although, would it be in Australia? Who knows? I don't know whether they'd be allowed.
Doubt it.
If the let's say it's so unlikely. If the Moldovans won it, would it be in the smallest arena in like 30 years? Yes. Would it be the best produced show? No. You know what it would have? A fucking ton of soul.
Yes, exactly.
Because nothing like that has ever come to Moldova. Ever. You would feel that they were proud of it.
Yeah. Oh god, Andre would be. He'd have to. Do you think he'd be stressed?
Yeah, I think he'd enjoy it. He enjoyed getting the national final together, which went really very well. So, at the same time, I think the first thing he'd do would call up the EBU and say, "Hey, so the budget for this event is going to be so open up your wallet."
Yeah.
I just think this is why I think we need to go to a new country, or a country we haven't been to in a long time.
I agree.
Greece and Finland are both. We need somewhere that will savor it. I feel like Vienna hasn't. I feel like ORF hasn't savored it.
Yeah. Finland would be perfect.
Finland
would be perfect. They're ready. They've been ready to host.
The Finnish crowd is way better than the Eurovision crowd, low-key. The UMK crowd is so much better.
Yeah.
We've just had another recap, by the way, and went through all the different qualifiers again. Yeah, I think the other thing is that ORF has done everything, I think, to piss everybody off. I mean, if I was trying to design the single most antagonistic thing that I could do as a host broadcaster when many broadcasters are voicing concerns about the conduct of one of the participants, I know what I'll do. I'll jump on a plane and I will go to meet the president of that country and shake his hand on TV and say how great he is, and then immediately get fired for sexual harassment.
It's
like it's stunningly bad. I don't know what they were thinking. And I think I find it quite offensive. And I have to say as well, I find the way that some of the broadcasters talk about Israel, and particularly the German and Austrian broadcaster, as a Jewish person, I find the way they talk about it offensive. And, I found it really disgusting, for example, last week, and this wasn't really talked about. An article appeared on the Eurovision section of ORF's website saying that heavily suggesting that the boycotts of Israel were motivated by anti-Semitism. And it's the sort of thing where you just think, come on,
Jesus
read
Christ.
the fucking room. At least show some humility, right? I think they've handled it even worse than the EBU has as a PR exercise. I find it very disappointing. Really disappointing, but there we go. And it's time for the fake results, by the way.
Yay.
So we're about to have 10 fake qualifiers from 10 fake countries.
Well, they're not fake countries, but
Yeah, they are. They're fake results from fake countries on the fake show. Got a bit awkward last night at night when I was like, when I was going through and calling every country fake, and then I did it for Israel, and then the chat got very interesting for a minute. Right, let's see who the fake qualifiers are going to be. First one is on the way.
Come on, Jiva.
Everyone wants Jiva.
Come on, Jiva. Give her moment, please. She's gonna they're gonna call her name and she's gonna be like, pussy.
Well, she's not there. None of them. They've all left. They've seen enough. It's the stand-ins now.
Oh, boo.
Oh, you haven't seen this bit before, have you? Because you were out on the street shouting at people, asking whom the favourite was.
Yeah, in a short sleeve top, and it was freezing outside.
Yeah,
I didn't bring a coat.
That was foresight that you should have had.
Yeah.
There we go. Let's see. Can they get on with this? Guys, we need to go to Baku. They're going to build a new arena and evict another 5,000 people from their homes in the process. I think not.
Massive scandal.
I think the contest could really do without going to Azerbaijan at the moment.
Yeah.
I will say, if Azerbaijan and Armenia, if the peace between the two of them is finalised, I think it changes how I see Azerbaijan at the contest. But that's a separate conversation that will come when Armenia has decided to have it, I think, for me. It's like when that peace treaty comes, then it's done.
Did you see that was Adam McCallig?
What? Australia just qualified? What do you mean it was Adam McCallig?
Adam McCallig is on the couch.
Who is that? Adam McCallig is
on one of the couches.
Do they know he's there? Did he
I'm not seeing things. That was the shirt he was wearing.
I didn't see it. I need to watch now. I'm focusing carefully. Who's it going to be? What country is he?
I don't know. I didn't see.
We'll keep an eye out for this.
Yay,
Switzerland qualifies. So Switzerland and Australia so far. And fair play to the members of backstage staff who are jumping around and going crazy. That's fun. I think they've told them to ham it up a little bit, and that's quite nice.
That would be us.
It would be. Hey, if he can be a stand, why can't I be a stand-in? I want to sit on a sofa. And, you know...
Maybe...
Do you think they have free mimosas or something? Let's see.
It looks like they have something free, unless that's just water.
I've still not seen any Adam McCalligs. Are you sure it was Adam McCallig?
I am 100% sure.
Czechia has fake qualified. Congratulations to fake Czechia.
I'm not gaslighting you, I swear.
Are you sure you haven't hallucinated Adam McCallig in the green room?
I swear he was there.
Was Dave Grohl there as well? Fakester, I see Fakester in chat. Hi, Fakester. I'm increasingly thinking you've invented this.
No, I swear to God.
Luxembourg, fake qualifiers. Congratulations to fake Luxembourg.
He was there.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I think Jay is having hallucinations, genuinely. I have not seen any Adam McCalligs, and I'm watching very closely.
There!
Adam McCallig, Andy S.E. Factful and Will Bishon!
I told you.
Why is she...
Ukraine,
fake qualifies. Adam McCallig, Will Bishon and S.E. Factful just qualified!
Good job, guys.
What is going
What's
on?
happening?
How did they get in there? How did... Who let... Okay, then. I see.
So random. But
That was the weirdest... Who did... How? Why? It's nice
Maybe
that
they
have
just
qualified
asked. Do you think if we just ask?
Well, it's too late now. This is the last time this is going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
Also, do you want to really sit there for like an hour and a half on the off chance that a camera might point at you for 2 seconds?
Yeah, could you imagine you don't qualify?
Denmark qualified, by the way. Fake qualified. So Denmark, Ukraine,
yeah.
Luxembourg, Czechia, Switzerland, Australia have qualified. So I was too distracted waiting for Adam McCallig. Yeah, I was going to say, are they sure that Will Vachon hasn't been stood there recording the entire show and posting it online like he did with the last show? Here we go. Four left. 4 fit countries
Albania.
left. Albania or Armenia? Armenia. Oh, there we go. Whoa! Jay, up. Round this way. Let's go. Okay, that's the last time. Let's stop this now.
The things you have me do is like... Oh. Well, that was the cardio of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Are we just going to act like that didn't happen?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's maybe the best. Oh, the next country is Norway. So, 2 fake qualifiers left to go. Malta, Albania, Latvia, Cyprus, Romania, Azerbaijan and Bulgaria remain. Come on, give it to Jiva.
Give it to Jiva, please.
Let Jiva have her moment.
Let Jiva be a diva.
Yes. Apparently Cyprus is down to 66%, by the way.
Ooh.
It's just... Oh, yeah, there we go. We'll keep an eye on it. Don't worry, we're watching closely. Some of the bookmakers have moved faster than others. 2 left. Here comes the next one.
Malta. Oh, come on, Azerbaijan.
Come on, Jiva. Jiva. Come on, Jiva.
I'll keep holding on to you. I love that song.
I think it's a great song.
It's a great song.
So, Bulgaria, Azerbaijan, Romania, Cyprus, Latvia, Albania competing for the final place.
Jiva.
Could this be Jiva the Diva's moment?
Get that man some acting lessons. He was really good. He really sold
the
it.
guy who was pretending to be one of the other countries?
Yeah.
Come on. That Images says, oh, it was deleted. Never mind. You're never going to see what it said.
Oh.
You'd been up to... It involved your conduct in a Tesco in Finsbury Park.
I don't remember this.
No, it wasn't actually a real thing. Someone had made up something about it involved diarrhea. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
The final qualifier, and we have a 6-way split screen, and we're giving them all a big round of applause. I'm sure they'd all rather you just got on with it. We've been here for like 5 hours.
Come on. Jiva.
It is ridiculous how excited you are about this. Oh my god. No, anticipation is not half the fun, Victoria.
Jiva.
Come on. Jiva, come on.
Jiva.
Oh, it's Albania. Jiva did not go through to the fake final in the fake results.
Jiva down, guys.
Jiva down. It's Jova.
It's yeah, Jova.
Yeah. Hey, you fall back onto an old classic, I'm afraid, in that. Because Jovova doesn't have the same...
Giova.
So, qualified for the final. Oh, there's still 25 of them there. That's nice. Should be 26, but never mind. Yeah, so no Jiva in the final. That's very sad. Jay.
Yes.
Now that this is finished, we'll turn off the show in a moment and we'll turn to our general impression. We're just waiting for them to finish saying goodnight. Good night, Victoria and Michael.
See you tomorrow.
Is Adam McCallick there again? Can't see him. He should be in this parade because they're doing like the qualifiers where they're all dancing and being like, "Yay, we qualified!" I think it's nice when they get show staff to do this because they all get to have a bit of fun. Yeah. I imagine they have a very busy and stressful experience. No, Adam McCallick. Adam McCallick and ESC Factful and World for Sean have been evicted from the green room.
Okay.
Well, that was terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, the songs were good. The show was awful. Jay, an overall purview on what we have just seen, please.
We saw the artists doing their best and the production team not doing enough.
I think that's a very fair assessment. I think that is a very fair assessment. It was just as flat and dull as the first semi-final. That said, it did have a major impact on the odds. Major. And from what I am seeing here, two major things are happening. Czechia is still shortening, and some of these odds, it's now being offered at shorter odds than Malta, which would flip it up into 6th. And some of these odds are very close to what's being offered for Bulgaria in 5th. Cyprus is continuing to plummet down to 65 now. This graph looks more brutal the longer we look at it.
Jesus.
We'll see what the audience poll says, and you should stick around with us for that. In about an hour's time, we are going to hear from the audience in that room tonight. Last time, 3,000 people voted, and it gave us a runaway win for Moldova. Tonight, they're doing the same again, and let's see what they like. I think it's quite difficult to know where they're going to go with this. But I suspect Bulgaria is going to do very well. Yes. Would be my initial thought. I would have thought Cyprus would have done well as well, but it was bad enough you could probably tell in the room.
Yeah, oh definitely. Like we were able to tell in the dress rehearsal. Mm-hmm. So, also I'm not expecting Czechia to do well in the audience poll because you can barely see it really in the arena. So. Yeah.
Doesn't really matter all that much in my opinion. That said, I remember Amar Padish Deutsch won over the arena, despite the fact that it was simple, right? So there are some things going on. I'm really, really proud of Czechia, who it feels like they have nailed it tonight.
Yes.
I mean, look at that. How if you love this song, this must be so reassuring to see. After the sort of doubt that always seems to set in with Czechia, usually you hit this point where it's been wobbling, and then it goes...
Yeah. But they have done the opposite.
They have done the opposite this year. And I mean, without meaning to traumatize you all, whereas 2025...
What are you searching for?
Where is it? Just to remind you of the past Czechia trauma.
Oh.
This is what happened to Czechia in the contest last year.
Yeah.
Usually... They call this the Cyprus. That was quite mean, wasn't it?
That was very mean. Ouch.
But no such problems this year. Getting safer by the minute, I have to say. And these odds are still shortening. We'll keep an eye on them and see what else happens. But it's obviously really, really positive, really reassuring for the Czechs. At the top, really no movement. These four in particular, totally locked in, no problems at all. They all saw it through reasonably well tonight. I have to say, I thought there was no one tonight other than Czechia who really smashed it and who was amazing.
I thought Bulgaria.
Bulgaria was really great. I guess maybe it's just because of the style of the song. It didn't quite give me the kind of, that Czechia did. But I think that's maybe just a personal taste element for me. But yeah, she did really great. Anonymous says UK nil point, or could we get at least 1 point? I think we're
getting points. We're getting points this year. Don't you worry.
Sorry, go on.
I know I'm very biased. I know I'm very, very biased, but Switzerland.
Enjoyed it?
I very much enjoyed it more than I did when I was in the dress rehearsal. Like, the camera angles make it. Because in the first chorus, like, I thought I was tripping, but I think the frame rate does change for the choruses.
It'd be easier to tell on TV since the frame rate fluctuates so wildly in the stream. Yeah. To be fair, it was a lot better than Monday. We could actually see the performances tonight. You'll notice we were able to kind of be a lot more locked in.
There was like no buffering.
Yeah. Whereas on Monday, we had to essentially, every time things started happening, we just had to instantly start talking and tell you about it. Latvia has... It's held steady. It's edged up by about 0.1%. And I think someone said, oh, it's gone somewhere. It hasn't really. We have Switzerland, which has made, again, modest gains. I think essentially the way that the sentiment seems to be is that you've got a couple that are in trouble a little. I think Jonas, it's not his own fault, of course. And therefore, but I don't think that the bookies are convinced yet that these can take advantage of that. Flavia says the songs from both semis are great for the most part. Their staging and overall presentation looks great. The rest is shit. Yeah. That's quite tuneful, actually.
we harmonise.
Like, if we do like, yeah. So you do the first one. Yeah. That's horrible. Let's never do that again. That was horrific. Jesus. Will Soren win and will Eva Maria qualify? What are your predictions? No and no.
No and no.
And I mean, to be honest, if you look at this, it's not been a good night for Luxembourg.
They're going down.
We were unimpressed.
She's a lot better than the song. That's the problem. Kind of like what your opinion of with this sentence structure, Delia in 2023. You thought she was better than the song Power.
Oh yeah, Diljá from Iceland. Yeah, of course. No, she is better than that song. Eva Maria is better than that song, and also the way that it's produced here is hurting. The loss of the sort of the chorus in behind her, in the chorus of voices, hurts a lot. Gabe and Jay harmonizing is like Z could be trying to harmonize.
That's rude. How dare you?
We can do a better job. La 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 la. Keep your replay. Okay, I don't know what the rest. I was just like. That was as good as Zikaby did it. So there we go.
See, there's no reason why we can't be on the Eurovision stage.
Yeah, clearly. Look at the Jiva position history. I'm dead.
Oh no, Jiva, that is not diva behaviour.
Hey, to be fair to her, she once made it to 12% chance to qualify, and now we're at 10. To be fair, she started at 9. So if you look over the course of the season, she's actually improved. So it took her 3 months to go from 9 to 10. So she only needs 120 more months before she'll get to 50.
Imagine taking that bet and winning it.
Oh, well, I mean, you'd lose all your money because if this qualifies tomorrow...
If Azerbaijan qualify tomorrow, I will skydive naked.
You do know you can't... It's actually not allowed to do that.
I will skydive with clothes on.
Because it would be really, you know how fast you're moving? Think about what happens to a flag or a windsock in high winds.
Oh.
Now imagine the winds are 150 miles an hour because you fall at that speed or higher. Have you ever seen, you know, those spaghetti things outside, like, that are full of air?
Yeah. Oh, okay, no. Ouch. Okay. I will skydive with clothes on.
With the appropriate equipment that is required to do such a thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you have an hour more of Okay, I'm not going to finish that message. You have an hour more of this nonsense before the audience poll comes out. Please stay with us because the single biggest indicator we'll get tonight of a wider sentiment is this audience poll. Because you have opinionated idiots like us telling you what to think, but this is actual people who paid to buy tickets and go in and watch the show.
Period.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's see what happens. I do think it's always the evening streams. Things just sort of slowly descend.
It's we're delirious. Mm-hmm. This is the time of night where we should be sleeping, but we're not.
Yeah, instead we're doing this with all of you, and we really appreciate you being here. And I think we really appreciate having this space this week because, you know, to be honest, I think as a lot of you have said this, and we need to shuffle along.
Yeah.
You've been slowly like pushing me off the screen.
I don't know how. Okay.
As a fan at the moment, lots of you have expressed like you felt quite alone or were like quite shit about things, and that these streams have given you a space to kind of exist around Eurovision fans while also actually acknowledging all the elephants in the room. And I have to say there is something a little freeing and relaxing about having at least this space with all of us where we can see things in a clear-eyed way and talk about things and you know, like just enjoy it together. And so I appreciate having this space with all of you, and I hope all of you appreciate having this space with us. And Jay is also here.
Like,
also, I think the late night, it's just things get weirder and weirder as we go on. I'd love to do one day like a 24-hour charity stream or something like at Eurovision, but like I would want to do it and like get like a Eurovision artist guest to come and appear at like 4 o'clock in the morning or something.
Who would appear at 4 o'clock
just to see how chaotic it would be. I don't know. I feel like if I asked Satoshi, I feel like Satoshi would be like, yeah, sure, why not? Go Daniel says, Eurohag, thank you so much for the £2. Speaking of Satoshi, we had a bit of he was meant to be on today, but we had a bit of a schedule conflict, by which I mean we agreed the time of the day and then neither of us ever put it in our diaries. But we've sorted it out. They're coming on tomorrow.
Yeah.
People are saying Vibe. Obviously Vibe. They're coming on
obviously.
Speaking of Vibe, they're probably going to be on at some point this week as well. Finalising the exact time. Satoshi tomorrow, 2:10, I think is the plan. If it changes, I'll let you know. I will say things evolve quickly, so be excited about it, but be conscious we might have to change arrangements from time to time.
Am I on tomorrow?
I don't see why not.
I could come here.
Yeah, why not? And Jay will be here. Isn't that exciting? I actually have no idea what the schedule is for tomorrow. I'm going to look at it on the screen right now. The schedule has... you please be on the stream tomorrow. Otherwise, it's me talking to myself for hours.
Okay.
Right, there we go. Jay will be on the stream tomorrow. Thank you so much for the $2. Says, thank you so much. I've been laughing all day. We're so glad to be here for you in this strange, strange time. People are asking, no John Model? Yeah, John Model... Yes, we'll have John Model, I think. Let me check.
Because that would be the last time... That would be the last prediction of the...
I'll tell you what, though. Given what's happened to... tomorrow is Thursday. Yes, John Model. Yeah, okay. So you can be here and John Model. Maybe we'll alternate you or something.
Yeah.
Just come along and hang out.
Okay.
And then you can always just pop on for a bit. You can have some snacks. The Latvians gave us cranberries covered in chocolate.
Snacks. I miss food.
So we have John Model. People are... Nothing... I will tell you now, I'm trying. If she wants to do it and she's still in Vienna, we'd love to have her. But if it's not possible, it's not possible. That, you know, it's entirely understandable, quite frankly, if she never wants to speak to any of us ever again. That's a completely acceptable feeling the day after. Do we have the model today? No. Model tomorrow, model Saturday. But we will have a set of qualifiers, and I'm going to be really interested to see what happens. I'm going to jump on ESC Insight and show what the model said last time before we knew that Cyprus had the vocals of a failing fridge, and we will find that now. Give me a moment. Where is it? Where has he hidden it? Let me just search the model on the website and see what happens.
A picture of me comes up.
Sorry, that was mean. So, here we go. So, the last model... Feels weird doing this without James here. Sorry, without John Model here. The last model had Cyprus getting 65 in the jury. There's absolutely no way on planet Earth that that performance gets more than 20.
Yeah.
It could pick up scraps, but nothing else.
Mm-hmm. Well... Yeah,
that was a little mean, by the way, about the fridge thing. I feel like that was a little much.
Yeah, that was very mean.
Yeah, I said it, and then I was like, ooh, so actually I think I'm going to apologise for that. Yeah, no, sorry, that was a little much. It wasn't good, but... we should give her a chance tomorrow, so I'm sorry. Yeah, there you go. 50 hours of streaming over the week. I'm going to say something stupid at some point. That was one of those times. I apologise. 112 in the televote. I can't see it. I think it opens, basically, it's going to bring Norway back in, right?
Yeah.
William Lewis says, model is stinky poo-poo. Wait until they find out that the model has been a better predictor of semi-final qualifiers than the odds. The last 7 semi-finals in a row. It has beaten the odds every single time. The exact numbers, maybe not, but it gets qualifiers right 90% of the time. So if that was to be maintained, 9 out of these 10 would be correct. Obviously, we'll get another look at this tomorrow. Someone says it's Bobbins. The model is not Bobbins. Don't be mean to John Model. He spends a lot of time with us. He's very affable. He's very entertaining.
Bobbins?
It's a word, but like when stuff is like bad, but in a kind of lame way. Like just a bit rubbish.
Why can't we just say that?
Oh, because Bobbins is a funny word.
Okay.
Jim Dickinson, thanks so much for seeing you here. You know what I love? So many of you won't know this, but this is actually Jim Dickinson is somebody every Christmas. He retweets every tweet where someone says, "Oh, my mum forgot to make pigs in blankets. Christmas is ruined."
Oh.
And that is an excellent bit that was maintained for very many years. So, Jim, I'm very, very glad that you are here. And please know that your work over the years is very much recognised.
We appreciate you. John Bobbins.
John Bobbins? No, that's like John Model. I guess they've ruined John Model now.
Oh.
To all AI haters, the model is AI. No, it's not. He has a spreadsheet. I've seen the spreadsheet. It's a series of assorted aggregations and things, and it's all based on concrete data. There is no AI in the model. Oh, Surprise Dimple says, I didn't mean the model is Bobbins.
Then what did you mean? Am I Bobbins? Are you Bobbins? We're all Bobbins. Oh my god.
You've just learned this word, and now you're like, I have to use it 20 times a minute from now on.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And also, you do realise that, you know, John Model is a real person. He's sat here a whole bunch of times.
Yeah.
He's not a creation, I promise. Anyway, let's look at the odds for semi-final 1 again. I am just going to check in on the overall odds for the contest to see if anything has shifted tonight. Doesn't look like a great deal. Maybe a little shortening for Denmark, just a soupçon. Other than that, I think Delta Goodrum seems to have stayed in roughly the same place. Going to check in on those jury odds. And also Cynthia just got home. Hello. Did she knock on the door or was she... I just heard a thing in the hallway.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, she's opening the door. I was worried. This is a bit haunted. Anyway, so I'm keeping an eye on this to basically see what happens to the jury odds, see if we have any alterations at the top here. None just yet. Then over in the televote odds... also not a great deal of shifting. Other than this, Israel jumped ahead after they qualified, which is weird because what new information has actually been learned?
Nothing.
But yes, the bookmakers have successfully predicted probably that Israel is going to cheat again, as they love to do, and then they'll claim it as a victory. It's literally like a bully picking up the ball at school and saying, you have to let me score 10 goals now or I'm taking the ball away.
Exactly.
Bunch of fucking losers. Anyway, Cynthia has arrived home. I can see her in the distance. You have gifts. She's bringing us items. I don't know what she's bringing us. They're going to appear from the heavens.
Wait, it's going to be one by one.
Okay, you show me. So we have the Norway postcard first. Oh, so we've got a set of them. Okay, so Norway, so you can see some of the ones that we've been seeing before. We have Armenia. So anyone can speak Armenian here. This is for you. I love how he's just like draw me like one of your French girls over that random forest. Luxembourg. I actually quite like this one. What are you doing?
It's like an advertisement.
I see. And it's in Luxembourgish as well, which is nice. Next, we have De Schwitz, and it's written in Swiss German. That's really fun. Grüß ist Österreich, de Schweiz. German. Well.
And now the best one.
The best one.
Save for last.
What is it, honey? Jiva!
Guys, the diva's here.
Oh my gosh. God, we've had some characters on this year's stream, you know, and Jiva is truly one of them. I'm keeping an eye out, by the way, on all your messages. If you have any questions, I mean, we've got plenty of time to discuss. We're going to be staying on for another hour, as I said, so we're going to get the audience poll and have immediate reactions to that. Generally, they send it to me about 5 minutes before. Jay, you've not been in this position.
I have not, no.
When you will see the results before everyone else does, because we will see it 5 minutes before or so when I get sent it.
Yeah.
I cannot react. You cannot let on that you know the results.
Yes.
If I can do this when the result says Moldova landslide...
I can do it. I have, like, no emotion. You did not see me cry during Czechia.
He sobbed, honey.
I had the stream on.
Oh, yeah. It would be nice to know from Mysterious Voice in the Heavens, aka my fiance, who did the press centre like the most?
Bangaranga!
Why did she...
Thank you, boys.
Well, I mean, it was a clear answer. What did everyone think of Cyprus?
So the recap that they chose was very unfortunate for her.
There was not a good recap they could have chosen, I think, was the thing.
Yeah. They kind of had to settle.
We've just turned the microphone gain up slightly, by the way.
People were all like singing Jala around. Well, not everyone, like 2 people were singing Jala. And they sounded more in tune than her. So...
The thing that struck me is, I felt like, honey, could I maybe have some tea? My voice just went, oh my God, that's what I get for talking bad about it. It's just gone.
When you're singing Jala by Antigone and you're both out of key.
It's just, you know...
Maybe the song has a curse, and that's it. The song has a curse, and it just struck me.
Do we know if Antigone took a picture with Ori?
Maybe. Who knows?
I saw Ori earlier.
How did that go?
Fine.
Is he still just kind of wandering around? You know, he's a lot more friendly than Lumo. Like, I will say that's the one thing they've got right. They've made the mascot significantly more lovable. Like, he's ugly, but he's ugly in a way that makes me kind of want to give him a hug. I mean, we've got
Yeah.
Like, look at this guy. He's disgusting. I love him. And is this like, I don't know if it's like a fridge magnet or something.
You know what? It kind of looks like, what is Ori's pronouns? It? They, them?
I think Ori is they, them.
They look like a slob, but a lovable slob.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, Ori. So fluffy. Dunda says, I have something to say about Ori, but I cannot for PG reasons.
Dunda.
Time to deactivate the AO3 account.
Not AO3.
It's enough. It's enough.
It's Jova now. Ori x Lumo fanfic.
No! No! No.
Okay.
No one write that. We don't need this stream generating any more fanfics. We've had enough. Denway was enough. My voice is back, by the way. That was so appalling that it brought it right back. Oh gosh. And the internet just went down on over here.
Oh, no.
So that's unusual. No, it's fine. They're on different networks.
Oh, okay.
So I now can't see the chat at all.
After dropping that and not being able to see chat, that's
yeah,
hilarious.
the internet was like, you guys are done. That's enough. I will try to reconnect. Let's give this a go. It's still there.
Is it going?
Oh,
Okay,
there we go.
yeah.
It's back and all the messages are flying through. Poor Dander.
Poor Dando.
Poor Dander.
I did see tears for Albania.
Tears for Albania here as well.
Yeah.
Aww.
Just one or two.
There's one or two. I saw straight up sobbing.
Was the
In the
tears
press
from,
centre?
Was the tears from Tom?
No.
Oh, okay.
So,
Tom really loved the UK.
the UK was
yeah.
great. I think this is
Of
one thing
course
we
he
can
did.
say. Britain, we can be proud. It might be a mess, but it's our mess. And it was really lovable and fun and silly. And it felt like him. It was better than the clip was. It was better than the clip.
Can you predict how many points it will get with the televote?
Okay, Danda has clarified. Ori is not my hear me out if that's what is being assumed. That is a big relief. That is a big relief. There would be questions.
The world can keep spinning now.
Yeah.
Also,
Yes.
sorry,
Cynthia is giving us more information.
I've heard through the woods that Lelica was sick.
Lelica was sick today.
Oh, she still
Okay.
sounded pretty good.
So that's good news, actually. Really good. Well, it's not good news. It's bad news. But she sounded fucking great anyway. And that means she's got even more coming. We did think on the big note, she cut it
She
early.
skipped it, yeah.
Yeah.
And then went again. I think that makes sense if she was ill.
Yeah.
Sorry, that really came out wrong. I was like, she was ill? Oh, great! No. Hopefully just a minor thing, and she'll be all better tomorrow. But that said, I think she's going to be just fine in any case. So even if it doesn't work out all that well in the semi-final, through she'll go. They'll be there in the final.
Is this new?
Australia
Australia's now 5th in the odds.
Check the graph. Wait, graph. Let me, one sec. We've got some odds things we want to check, but we're not sure if it's actually new or if we're full of nonsense.
6%, 6%.
No,
No.
it's not.
Okay.
Jay was one guying all of us.
Sorry, I just wanted to check.
People are asking, why are so many artists sick? If you take 35 people from 35 different countries and all of their delegations and go smush, they all bring their own localized strains of assorted, minor colds and flus and all sorts, and they all get sick. It's just what happens. It's like, for example, there's a well-established thing at like business conferences that afterwards there's a thing called the conference flu. If you went to uni, you probably had freshers flu when you were 18. It's the same thing happening. It's just because specific strains of diseases that mutate very fast develop in specific areas. So a cold that you catch in Helsinki is not the same cold you catch in London. It might look the same, but they're very slightly different mutated strains of the same kinds of illnesses. Therefore, you might have immunity to one and not another. What that means is when you go to a new place, there's all these new strains of these things that you're just not protected against. And so you get ill. That's why this is always going to be a problem. Stumbling Through says, I prefer a reading of Ori X Lumo fan fiction as an interval act compared to what ORF came up with. It would be funny.
Yeah. They could.
There's still time.
Yeah.
Get writing, and then the weekend will be like, once upon a time. Let's not go there.
Honey, they're saying bussy virus.
Bussy virus. Who's saying bussy virus?
Was Jiva patient 0?
Oh. B immediately said, Cynthia, don't say bussy virus. The next message is going to be, the next message, B saying, no!
Oh, this is ridiculous.
Can confirm, furry con crud is not fun. Ew. I mean, thanks for the super chat, but also, ew.
Oh, gross.
Who remembers the ball pit? Shout out Dashcon,
God.
funniest internet thing ever. So, we are really going into unhinged territory now. We still have about 45 minutes until the audience poll is expected to drop.
How do you do this?
This is so unserious. Hey, we can do this just fine. I did this alone last time. I streamed 8 hours on Monday, 9 hours actually, by myself, I think for 8.5 of them.
I can't. You're crazy.
I woke up on Tuesday really sad. Like, it was, you know, when you're so tired that you're just sad.
Yeah, you had to.
I will say,
battle cards.
I mean, in seriously, I had to cancel. We had some stuff plans in the morning that I had to cancel. I will say that this week is extremely intense and it does get stressful. And there are, you know, there's such highs and lows. The great thing about the streams is we really enjoy them. We enjoy them so much that it's quite easy to get in the zone for them. There have been times this week where I've come on stream and I've been anxious or I've been not feeling so great, and always within the first 20 to 30 minutes, off you go and you feel full things. Give Jonas extra minutes in the ball pit. I feel like he should stay well clear of the ball pits.
Please don't go in the ball pit.
No. Someone peed in the ball pit. But yeah, so it's obviously it's a super stressful week. And the other thing is I am having to, as you can hear, I'm having to manage my voice. So, you know, I'm minimizing things like I'm not drinking at all this week, for example, basically. I had a wine spritz during the show yesterday, and that's been it for me this week. I'm being very, very careful about how I use my voice to make sure I have enough of it for all of you guys. So we will keep looking after it. That said, I'm expecting to be ill next week. The good thing is, when I leave here, the first thing I'll be doing after Sunday, the last stream will be on Sunday.
Yep.
The first thing I'll be doing after that is the following Saturday. So I can take a couple of days, rest.
Please rest.
Yeah. I've been playing a lot of Far Far West. Great game. Really great game. If you haven't played it already, you should. It's really, really cool. Janislov. I feel like maybe we need to draw this back towards a more serious place.
Okay.
If there were any others that we were going to reflect on, and thank you so much, says, come be a juror at Fairyvision. If they invite me, I would be very happy to. More throat sweets and tea for Gabe. Yes, I believe tea is brewing right now, actually, because my fiance is the best woman on earth.
It is brewing.
Thank you, honey. Okay, so let's play this scenario, because if Cyprus is out,
Yes.
that, in theory, means, to be honest, one of three is jumping in its place. Latvia, Switzerland, Armenia. Mm-hmm. What door opens and for who? Assume the other 9 qualify.
Yeah.
And Cyprus is out. Who you got?
Okay. Oh, I don't want to sound really biased though. I'm gonna say Switzerland because, but I don't know. Romania, Switzerland have like similar rocky vibes, I guess. Well, like not like the, you know.
I'm not sure about that. I realised I forgot to put the thing on screen, by the way. This is what we're looking at. Sorry, that would have been a little confusing, maybe.
Latvia and Albania kind of clash a little bit.
I mean, this is the thing is, it's the problem with jury leaners like Latvia, Albania, Czechia, Australia, Denmark, all competing for big jury points. And I guess Ukraine, potentially, you could argue too. It's a lot of crowd. You just got a very angry notification from Duolingo, by the way.
I know.
It's a lot of crowding for Latvia to break through. They want a poll.
They want a poll. Okay.
And then we should revisit our predictions because we need to lock them in before because the audience poll will influence us. We need to lock them in tonight.
Yeah.
So we'll do that after this.
Gabe, can I quickly do my Duolingo?
Yes, you can do your Duolingo.
Thank you. It will literally take like 30 seconds.
Okay, but you have to read out the words that you're learning.
No.
Yes.
No, because.
What language are you learning?
When I don't have time, I do the maths one.
You're doing Duolingo math.
4 plus 1.
4 plus 1. 4 plus 2 is 6. He's doing maths 1, lesson 1. Oh, thank you so much, honey. Just come and pop them in here.
Does Jay like tea?
Do you like TJ?
Yes, I do.
Okay, just bring them in. Just stick them wherever you can get them on the table. There we go. Ingwer citrona, which means citrona even, which means ginger and lemon. He did his Duolingo. So if Cyprus fails, who will qualify instead? And your options are Latvia, Switzerland, Armenia, and I'm not going to put any others. Because if I put Jiva, you will all just vote for Jiva. So you're not getting Jiva, sorry. There we go. Did you just like open some reward chests or something?
Yeah, and I closed my phone. I don't need it.
Cool.
It's going to be an XP boost, and I'm not even using it. So
Right. I was like, what's the point of keeping the streak if you're not actually using it properly?
because today's like the only day I didn't have time to do it.
Okay. Putting my 3 favourites of the semi in this poll. This is personal. Wow, says Daydream. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But it's just true. They're on the bubble. They are on the bubble. I want them to, but they are on the bubble. So, I'm going to close the poll. You think it will be Switzerland. 50% say Switzerland, 28 Latvia, 21 Armenia. Now we're going to do another one. But who do you want it to be?
I want it to be Switzerland.
Well, we're asking all of them. I know you want it to be Switzerland. And then Latvia. Boop. I'm not adding Luxembourg because I think Luxembourg is cooked. Yeah, Ben de Boer says, I'm worried about the quality of Eurovision next year since it's possible that people could have signed on that make this year's show hoping that Israel would be thrown out. I think it's really difficult to tell. It's too far away. I still think this is going to be another active discussion between now and next year, and Europe's relationship with Israel is evolving very fast, partly because Europe's relationship with the United States is evolving very fast. We have seen increasingly the ideas of sanctions being floated. Italy suspended its defense pact with Israel, things like this. So there are signs Europe is running out of patience with Israel. That will have a knock-on effect on the contest next year. If the general political position becomes that boycotting Israel in that way is acceptable politically, which at the moment is not there yet in Europe, then it'll happen in Eurovision as soon as that is the majority opinion, in my opinion. The idea that someone floated about being a national final commentator sounds like a fun idea. Any chance you would try it, maybe for SDR? I would love to do it. But obviously a broadcaster has to invite me to do that. So if any of you are watching Estonia, I'm good with my Estonian pronunciation. I'm very careful with it. And I would love to commentate on SDL in English next year. Mommy Penguin, thank you very much for $4.99. That's a funny name. All right, so you guys still say Switzerland, but Latvia got closer this time. And Latvia is the favourite on Twitch. Twitch is always like the edgy kids.
Yeah. Interesting.
It's like ESC Discord versus Eurovision World.
What?
It is. ESC Discord poll results are always a little more edgy than Eurovision World poll results.
True, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then, of course, the other difference is when you poll the moderators on the Eurovision Reddit, in which case Israel comes first every time. Anyway, if there's anything else that you would like us to know about and like us to talk to you about, then please do let us know. Mommy Penguin says, forgot to write, which group as a whole did you think was stronger, Semi 1 or Semi 2? The peaks of Semi 1 are higher, but the overall quality of Semi 2 is higher. Like Semi 1 had some low lows. This had some funny lows, but nothing is total shit.
Yeah, agreed.
Like, I just think that, and there's a reason why, like, there's 13 songs that could qualify here, in my opinion. In Semi 1, meanwhile, I've gone to the wrong one, there we go.
There was like 11.
In Semi 1, I thought it would be between these 11. I'd kind of written all of these off. Obviously, one of them did qualify in the end. You guys are the reason why I now support Jiva like my grandma trying her best. Thanks, Tony Timetable. I'm glad we could help. Jiva is at least, she's funny. And part of me wonders whether she's self-aware about all this. Do you think she knows? I feel like you don't go on stage and shout bussy if someone in your team hasn't explained it to you why it's funny and you're trying to win over the audience, because that would win over the audience. Yeah, people, this is why, the reason I said it was today they locked the thread about Croatia criticizing Israel. The thread was created and it was locked. And personally, I think these discussions should be allowed to be had. There's a lot of things which I'm not going to talk about. But just safe to say, this is not my first run-in on this issue, and I have very strong opinions about it. Tilly, thank you. Welcome to the Extremely Cool tier. We love Tilly. But yes, but it makes it all the more important for us to talk about it here, because if some platforms are going to disallow certain topics of conversation or moderate what they, to an extraordinary degree, what they consider relevant, then we need to have those conversations on other platforms. I know we're watching like percent by percent and it's not that big a difference, but obviously I'm excited about this, so I'm going to show you. We've been keeping an eye on the semi-final 2 odds, and for the first time, Czechia, 80% now. It's getting very close to Malta and Bulgaria, and indeed, this has gone down really, really well this evening. It made Jay cry. And I mean, this graph is crazy.
Yeah, I'm so happy for him. And I think Czechia really deserved this, especially what happened last year, which is very unfortunate.
I really enjoyed we got to start this experience with him as well. First stream here in Vienna, I sat down with him for half an hour, and he was so calm and relaxed, so in the zone. I've not been worried about this ever since then, because I knew he had the vocal capability. But also, he's just so in the zone.
Yeah.
B says, this is why the Gabe Chord mods are better. We love you so much. Thanks so much for all the work you do. Tom Panek says, hi, love your content. As a Czech, do you think there's improvement there over the years? Do you think there's a chance for a win soon? Well, I think what the Czechs have done is produced a run of entries that had a lot of potential and that were very current, executed to different standards. Last year, I think most people would agree, didn't work out. I think the delegation would probably tell you that as well and say, this time it didn't go. I thought Aiko was really that was a great performance. I thought they sold it really well. So I do think the Czechs are doing a lot of the right things. I think the funding battle is clearly a yearly thing. It always feels like we get to June and we don't know whether they're staying or not. Yeah. I really hope a great result will make sure they lock in for a few years now. I would love to see Eurovision in the Czech Republic. And also I think it's important that delegations with limited resources show that you can be really successful. Say what you like about Tommy Cash. He got on stage with a few dancers and no props and came third.
Yeah,
we need more delegations with limited resources doing really, really well to show that you can get there with heart and not with infinite money. On the flip side, by the way, this is, it's stark. It is still falling as we go along for Cyprus. What I hope... Even Cynthia was shocked to hear that. I have to say, it was... you guys saw when we were watching it tonight. It was a little difficult to watch. Yeah. It's one of those things where when you see it, you just think... we knew, with Theo Evan, for example. Mm-hmm. There's that infamous clip of me going afterwards. Yeah. And it's not... It's sad because you want to see people give it their best shot and you want to see people beating each other and some people qualifying on their own merit alone and not just because other people have not delivered as expected. Yeah. So it's a shame for her if she's, if it doesn't quite come together. BHS King says, hi guys, love the content. Thank you so much for the super chat and thank you for your support. Do you think Norway could win the competition again? Sure. But MGP has to be torn apart, put back together again.
They need a revamp.
Yeah, literally, you need to spend the entire next year all the way, just take it to bits completely, put it back together again, have a real rethink. I actually respected Moldova as a really good example of this. Yes. They literally went, this sucks. We are terrible at this. Let's sit down with every stakeholder we have and completely rethink it. And they did it and they came back with a dramatically improved show. Anyone can do that. You don't have to withdraw to do that. But you have to start having the honest conversations. MGP has been getting worse for years. Norway has the potential. We saw that with Alessandra a few years ago. Yep. But now we need something else. We need to see a show that delivers on that potential. I'm abusing my new member perk, says Tilly, to make you check the art channel on Discord. There's a gift. Let me have a look. I'm going to have to do it on this screen. In fact, I'll do it on my phone because I can't open... If I open Discord on on this laptop while the stream is on, I have discovered the stream immediately crashes. Like, it just dies immediately. So, I'm going to find that now.
Where is...
It's in the arts channel. Right. What have we got here? Where is it, Tilly?
I really like the artistry here. Did you make
Wait.
this just now?
Is Lumo pregnant?
Where? I stand by what I said. I appreciate the artistry. You drew this so quick. I like your art style. Yeah. I love how you tagged it. Sorry. I can appreciate genuine art, and thank you for drawing this for us.
Okay. I'm drinking the ginger and lemon tea now because it's cleansing. It's flushing out the yeah. This week has already derailed so much more than last year. Just wait until Friday. Friday is next level.
Oh, God.
The stream on Friday finishes at like 2 a.m. You're doing the audience poll. So you're
Yeah.
going to go and then you have to come back afterwards.
Yeah. What a week.
What a week, honestly. And it's really funny because we started doing the daily streams from Sunday. We're only halfway through. We've only done half of it. There's another, you've got literally the same amount to come, and it's only going to get worse. And it's been really fun seeing all the clips and stuff. What I really love is there's a few people who have been quote tweeting stuff about me since like January, and it's hilarious because I keep seeing these quote tweets of the clips and stuff from someone being like, oh my God, these guys are so unfunny. And I keep seeing, thinking in my head, the stop having fun! Why are you all enjoying yourselves meme? Because there'll be like 10 or 15 people like, haha, it's been really fun doing this, and one person be like, it sucks! Why don't you all think it sucks? And I just think it's a bit lame, really.
It's old man yells at cloud.
Yeah, it is giving old man yells at cloud.
Do you not have any friends?
Me?
No.
Them, right.
The people that don't, they just hate on everything we do.
Yeah, well.
Like, do you not have friends? Is the only, go outside. You don't have to come here and watch.
There we go.
But we appreciate your view.
Tamara is in Euroclub right now, so that means she's still in Vienna. We will try. I have put out feelers to the people who I know who will be able to, if it's going to work out, we've asked the right people. That is what I will promise you. Hopefully, you can believe what you like about my opinions. Hopefully, you can believe, having seen everything we've done, at the very least, I am well connected with this contest to get to the right people to ask these questions. We'll try our best. It would be really, really cool. The audience poll, we think, is about 30 minutes away. I'm keeping an eye out.
Still 30 minutes.
To see on if how things are going. I've not heard anything yet. Usually, shortly, in the next sort of 10, 20 minutes, we'll be hearing things. The information gets all tabulated in a Google Sheet. Can you please remove the Craig art from your screen? Because I keep looking at it. And then, basically, they get it out as fast as they can because they want to get it out before you all go to bed. That is the most important thing. There is a voting recap. So, why don't you get your headphones? Let's see what they've chosen for the recap. I've got mine over here. I'm on my way to esc.vote.
I'm heading over there now.
Well, that was good. I loaded it up and it showed me the first semi-final. All right. Rest of the world, English. Start. You're in the United Kingdom. You need to set it to rest of the world.
Oh.
The voting is not. The voting is not. It's not. The voting is not. It's not.
One guide.
No, because it is meant to open at midnight. That's why it's saying it will open in 0 days, 0 hours, 0 minutes, 0 seconds. Apparently, Tamara Zivkovic sung Molitva at Euroclub, by the way. I find out because someone in chat said in all caps, so I'm going to shout it. As a Eurofan lesbian, the concept of Tamara Molitva has made my entire year. Yep, the voting is not currently. We will come back to that later because I cannot look at the recap if the voting is not. You remember the last time this happened? Where they delayed the rest of the world voting?
Oh, who did what?
I'm not saying anything's happened, especially since it sounds like did it open and then close again? Maybe, I'm not sure. But it hasn't opened yet, which it should have done at midnight. So I guess maybe they're finalising. There's a clip that's a problem because all the delegations had to sign off on the clips, I think. Or maybe there's some technical delay or whatever else. We'll see if we get any news, we'll tell you, but we haven't heard anything just yet. I'm going to message some of my colleagues though and friends and just ask them, and just tell them, so maybe they can do some digging, because it would be good to get information as to why it was open and closed again. So opened then closed again. There we go. Question mark. Let me see if I hear anything. I'll let you guys know if we hear anything. Is Aiden spinning faster than in the rehearsal clip? I think it was just a tiny bit blurry. It would escalate the whole thing so much. So I need to check with the delegation if I can tell you why it's spinning more slowly before I tell you. But yes, it's spinning more slowly and it will spin more slowly in the live show. It's slower than was planned. Such is the way.
Can I just say something?
Yes, honey?
People seem very worried about Malta in the press centre.
Oh, no. Okay, I don't know if you guys heard that. People were worried about Malta in the press centre. I personally think, given how the rest of the show has gone, I don't think there's cause for concern. I think Aiden did more than enough tonight and he'll deliver tomorrow as well. But also, I don't like that.
I'm sorry.
I love how Cynthia, she's been sat just on her phone on the sofa, and she after like 10 minutes she breaks in to drop that bombshell on all of us out of the blue with no prior indication there was any problems, and then she just smiles. She's so pleased with herself right now. She is like smiling and saying everything. We should say that none of this would be possible without Cynthia. Cynthia has been basically running the show the entire week, you know, keeping me alive, bringing me tea and everything else. You're welcome. You can come and quickly wave if you want, honey, but also if you don't, that's also fine. She's just waving from there. Hi, honey.
Hi.
Hey, bestie.
She's promised me that right at the end of the week, when I do my final thanks to everyone, she'll quickly come on and say hello, but only for a second. Literally, this whole thing was, is basically running on her back and her energy. I don't know how I'd be doing this if I had to do all the other things that are around it by myself. You've seen all these artists coming and going. You know, Cynthia meets them outside, brings them in, talks to them, kind of gets them warmed up for the interview and so on. Gives them snacks and drinks if they want, and like works with the delegations and everything. It's really amazing. But yeah. I've just seen a message that we are expecting so they're starting to input results now for the audience poll, which means they've got all of their data. They now have to put it together and then create the graphic for us to see. That usually takes about 10 to 15 minutes. Someone is telling me to check the art channel again, I'm not sure I want to. Enya says, I can only repeat what everyone has been saying. These streams bring me so much joy and somehow manage to calm my nerves a little, so thank you.
Aww.
Thank you so much, Enya. I really appreciate that. And we, no matter what, we will have each other, right? And that's the most important thing, in my opinion. I'm not going to show Tilly's other creations in that same genre. What I will show is B has drawn me.
Accurate.
Mm-hmm. So, rest of the world is still closed. Let's see what happens. I am curious. I mean, I imagine it'll just be a small delay. I think it's probably a delegation quibbling over a recap.
Probably, yeah.
I think that someone will have said, hang on, we didn't sign that off, or hang on, we want a different one, or hang on, that doesn't look right for us.
Who do we think?
Who has reason to do it tonight? Cyprus, maybe Norway. Yeah.
Those are the only two, to be honest.
We shouldn't speculate. Someone says, oh my God, it's Osterdal. He's gone, man. He's left. He's like in Sweden writing novels.
This is a very nice tea.
Apparently Australia went up in the odds. Oh, we are now getting into the time where, like, as you can tell, things have gone properly kind of... lose your mind. Okay, so they've gone up, but there's some context to this. I mean, look. They've gone up, by which you mean they've recovered some of what was lost. They've gone from 5 to 7, and it is progress, of course, but we need more tomorrow. And I think, like we said, I think she was holding back tonight. I think she was very calm, about maybe 80%, and it still was great, and she's still going to qualify easily. People are asking for a poll, but I don't know what about. I can't just give you a poll about nothing. It has to be of something. Someone said, will anything come of Alicia walking away from that interview? No, other than it being very funny. You've seen it, right?
Yeah.
It was...
It's hilarious. She's queen. She's mother.
Shall I find it again, just in case anyone hasn't seen it?
Yes.
All right. So, let me quickly take this off screen. I'll find it for you. Give me a moment. I will find the clip. I'm searching on Twitter. Oh, wow. It's actually got picked up by, like, American media and stuff. That's crazy. In any case, I will find the clip. Here we are. Right. In fact, I'm going to play the whole thing with the stuff about the song as well, because the answers are really funny. All right. Here we go. That's up. Right. I'm going to turn it up a bit on this end so I can hear it. Okay. Sorry about the window sounds.
If I listen to it. Have you met him, the Israeli representative? No, I haven't. Thank you so much. Hope you're having a wonderful day. And can you send a message for your fans in Israel?
I feel like...
Oh, it's so good.
I understand her. I think I would have done the exact same thing.
It's the way that they were like, have you heard the Israeli song? No, I haven't. Have you met the Israeli artist? No, I haven't. And they went, thank you so much. Do you have a message for your fans in Israel?
She did not want to be there, and I do not blame her.
And then she went and talked to the PR manager, and then she came back and she gave a very tactful answer, which we'll say. She goes away, they have a long conversation, comes back.
So, and one more question. Best regards to all Eurovision fans. Take care.
Oh my God. It's honestly, that was the funniest way that question has been answered in like 3 years.
She just keeps going viral. Well, like viral in the Eurovision space.
She's so funny.
She's
Low-key,
so hilarious.
She's really funny. She just doesn't give a shit. It's like no media training was required. She was just she arrived perfect as she was, to be honest.
Right.
But there we go. We have 15 more minutes. I'm very glad that we got through that. I'm glad we saw it again. It is still closed, by the way, and other people are also remembering the last time it was closed and it was not opened on time. We are obviously not in the same. We would know if there was something serious going on. We would know about it.
Yeah.
So it will just be someone quibbling over a recap or the wrong video being posted or something. Or alternatively, a technical problem. Like it could be that the votes were failing or that they detected some kind of like abnormal behavior, things like this. All kinds of different things can trigger that. But for now, I mean, all you can really do is wait, to be honest. I mean...
What do we do now?
What's going to come first? The audience poll or rest of the world voting reopening?
Audience poll.
Yeah, probably. We should have it in about 15 minutes. They are working on it now. They're working on it now. So I am ready whenever they're ready. And obviously it's a really exciting thing. We got a big shock last time. I'd love if we got another one tonight. Who do you think is winning it?
The whole contest?
No, the audience poll.
Oh, the audience poll.
There's all the countries. In your own time. I'm giving my answer first.
Yeah,
I
give
think it's
yours.
going to be Australia and Bulgaria at the top. And then maybe Romania and I'm going to go with Switzerland as well.
I think Bulgaria.
Bulgaria?
That would be... Because didn't Moldova win the audience poll? Bulgaria's going to win the audience poll. They're both openers.
I don't think being an opener is actually a disadvantage for the audience poll, but I just think that it was, it's the sort of thing that gets people going. Kyle Alessandro Hive says, here's how Cyprus can still win. Listen, Kyle Alessandro Hive, I don't know what to tell you. Like,
I'm so sorry.
I mean, hearing what we've heard, sorry. I don't know how to tell you this. It's Antigonova. It really is Antigonova.
It's Jalova.
Jalova, yeah.
Jalova.
I feel like the Jalo, it's like Jalova, Oh dear. Apparently it was good from the arena, says Benjor ESC. Apparently it sounds awful in the recap. We haven't seen the recap yet, so we don't know.
We're trying to.
And they've taken it away from us. We're sat there like, let me in. Someone's posted it on Discord apparently, but also I'm not going to use a recap that isn't official because if someone has changed their clip, that's a relevant thing. Jiva is winning the televote, says Jammed System.
Exactly.
Do you think, what if Jiva doesn't finish last in the audience poll?
If Jiva doesn't finish last, then who will?
Luxembourg. Who's coming out of that lineup and saying Luxembourg is my favourite song? B says, turns out they didn't want Jala. We don't know that yet. It could be that it does have televote potential in a big way and then it really, takes off. So we don't know.
Still nothing yet for the rest of the world vote.
Yep. FYT says, Luxembourg is qualifying. I don't know how to tell you this. No, it's really not. And I mean, if I look at the graph, this is another one where, let's just say it has fizzled. It never got high, but it's now down at its lowest point.
Poor Eva.
Mm-hmm. People are saying that Dara was giving cat's eye in the recap clip. She was emoting and the way that she was interacting with the camera was genuinely the best of the night, by far. And the way in which she understands that in order to get your emotions across on camera, you have to exaggerate them.
Yeah.
Because the camera absorbs so much of your energy.
Exactly.
Really, really came across in my opinion. So we await still some news. Like I said, the audience poll is coming soon. After that, we'll have a quick discussion of it, and then we'll be wrapping up in about 20 minutes. So if you've made it this far, why not stay? You're so close. Isn't that right, Jay? How are you doing? You full of energy?
Yeah.
Okay. That was a little alarming.
I'm trying to convince myself.
You just had finish your tea.
Yes.
It's very nice.
I'm a slow drinker.
Yeah, but the tea gets cold.
I don't mind cold tea.
Check winner odds. Jiva entered the top 30. These guys are so unoriginal. and yet they torment us. They torment us day in, day out when we're at this contest.
Hey, I may be dumb, but I'm not stupid.
Right, let's take a 3-minute break to watch people bowl over. Predictions before it's too late. Okay.
Oh, yeah, we did
The predictions. The stinky predictions. I'm on it right now. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot. Right. So, here we are.
I'm gonna laugh at this.
Semi 2.
Oh, can we change them?
Yes.
Okay.
Boom. Made them big. Maybe that's too big. There you go. All right, Jay. This is your list. What do you want to change?
Czechia, second.
Second?
Let me cook.
Okay.
And then who did I take out?
Well,
Ukraine,
now
yeah.
it's 3, 4, 5, 6. Just I'll fix
Oh,
the numbers
yeah.
at the end.
Malta. No, keep Malta.
Mm-hmm.
I will put. Oh, take Cyprus out.
Where do you want it to go? Out completely?
Out completely. Then put in. Wait, who do I not have?
You didn't have Latvia qualifying, and you didn't have.
Who don't I have that?
Are we missing something? Denmark, Australia, Romania. Ukraine, Bulgaria, Malta. Ukraine, Bulgaria, Malta. I'm just going down the list until I find one that you don't have. Czechia, Albania. So Czechia, Albania, Norway, Switzerland. This is 10 countries. That's why we're getting confused. Is because we listed 11 countries and this is 10.
Oh, okay.
So you now have 11, 10, 9, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 1.
I'm not really fussed about the order. I just want to get the countries right.
Okay. But are there any you might want to move around? I'm fixing the numbers, even though you're about to mess them up again.
Yeah. Let's move Bulgaria up to 5th.
To 5th?
Yeah.
Okay. And you want to push everyone else down one?
Yeah.
Okay. Romania 6th is a very bold call.
You know what? I'm gonna keep it.
Okay. So you're going with these 10?
I think that's my order.
Okay. I'm going to, obviously, let's have the Cyprus 11. I'm just going to put this onto a new page so it's slightly easier for people to see. There we go. Ka-chow. Right.
Ka-chow.
Yeah, what about it?
Okay.
You got a problem with ka-chow?
No, I like the Cars franchise.
Okay. Anyway, I am going to do the opposite. I'm going to go extremely bullish on Romania.
First?
Then Bulgaria. And then, who did I just obliterate? Malta.
Malta.
Sorry, I'm listening to the boy George crash out in his Instagram stories.
Is it a proper crash out?
No, he's just yapping. I don't know.
Okay, if it's not a proper crash out, then not shit.
No,
Okay,
he's just talking about stuff.
I'm locking this in. This is what I think is going to happen.
Interesting.
By the way, I'm going to presume we're not getting results bang on half past, so bear with us. They will get to it quickly as they can. But this is our final prediction. I'm saying Norway, Switzerland, Malta, Albania, Bulgaria, Czechia, Ukraine, Denmark, Australia, Romania.
I'm really surprised about Romania.
And then, Jay, you've gone for this. 11th right now for me is Latvia, banging on the door. Really close between Latvia and Norway for the 10th place. And I love them both. And I really hate that I only have space for one of them in my top 10 at the moment.
So, okay, why don't you think Armenia have a shot?
I don't think it has any jury potential. I've just received the audience poll, by the way. I don't think it has any jury potential. And I think televote will be limited as well because it's just kind of, as I've said before, it's just loud. It's just loud, and I find it kind of a little, you know. So yeah. I'm preparing the audience poll now, and I'm also going to prepare the clock, so that you guys can have the time ticking down. Not that one. Not that one. Why do these ones suck? What happened to the one we had the other day? Time.is. That's what we want. Okay. I have to prepare this before I put the screen onto the clock. Otherwise, you're all going to see it early. And we don't want to spoil the results. So I'm going to open this in a new tab and prepare it. And then we will take another look in a minute. So the time is 11:57. You have 3 minutes to wait until this audience poll comes out.
The wait's almost over, finally.
Why does this clock have a search function?
For time zones.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that actually had a very sensible answer. Never mind. So, 3 minutes until the audience poll. Thank you to the entire team that worked very hard. They asked over 3,000 people. In fact, I can tell you how many people they asked. Tonight, 3,375 members of the audience were polled. That's somewhere between a quarter and a third of the overall audience. And in just a few moments, you are going to see what they said. You are going to see how they felt about this show tonight in just 2 minutes' time. And I'm going to put the camera back on.
Exciting.
People are saying all 3,000 voted for Diva, which I'm sure is true.
God, how did you know?
Yeah. Now, the thing is, so let's quickly discuss this while we have 2 minutes left. This obviously shows audience sentiment. Some things sound better in the room than they do elsewhere. Some things sound better elsewhere than they do in the room. Especially, there is a massive penalty for songs that are made for TV and where the audience doesn't see anything.
Oh,
and the recap is back, but we don't have time for this right now, Jay.
yes.
So, in just 90 seconds time, we will have this audience poll. This one, in my opinion, is much harder to predict where it's going to go than what we saw, because with the semi-final one, I expected the top three to be Finland. I expected it to be Greece. I actually thought Greece would win it by a mile, and I expected Moldova to be in that top three. Mm-hmm. The way it panned out was obviously unique and unusual, and really, really exciting. But that means, again, this one, I really don't know which way it's going to go. I don't know what kind of songs are going to gauge people.
Yeah.
I don't know what is going to get people going. There's all kinds of different artifacts, but it is very much like an exit poll. That we will see in just 1 minute. And yes, I want to once again thank everyone who's involved in this, all of the fan sites involved, 2 of which there are several. Obviously ourselves, 12 Points from America, ESC Extra, ESC Insight, that Eurovision site, the Mercy Cherie podcast, and Vidan Design. Thank you, all of you, for your hard work in making this possible. For us, it's a great pleasure to be a part of it, and I'm very pleased we could volunteer Jay's services to be part of the data collection team this year. So we're not simply a publishing partner, we are a production partner as well. So, 20 seconds now. We are about to see how tonight's audience voted. I can remove all the stuff, that's cool. And I'm really excited to show you this. So, after tonight's show, more than 3,000 people spoke to volunteers on the ground. And following the conclusion of that, they have decided that Bulgaria is the winner of the audience poll by just 5 votes with 16.7%. Australia, second, 16.5%, 467. Denmark, third, 11.6%, 328. Norway, very well done, 313 votes on 11.1. Cyprus, 10.4%. We did think it would go down well with the room. Romania, 7.4%, 210. Luxembourg, 5.3%. I don't know how that has happened. Albania, 125, 4.4%. Malta, 105, 3.7%. And Switzerland, 96, 3.4%. That's the top 10. We should say that Austria and France would both slot in 6th and 7th, respectively. Actually, 6th and 8th, sorry. And the UK got 52 votes, which would put it, let's not talk about it. Czechia was 11th, Ukraine 12th, Latvia 13th, Armenia 14th, and Jiva the Diva in 15th with 15 votes.
No!
Well, a few takeaways. This audience hated almost all the ballads.
Yes.
Like Albania, Malta, Czechia, Latvia, and I guess Azerbaijan. They were like, we want nothing to do with it. But in general, this is an audience that could not make its mind up about a clear favourite. I mean, the level of splitting is quite something. They couldn't decide between Bulgaria and Australia for the win. I'm not surprised to see those two songs up there, and I probably would have speculated that those two would be the two that we would see. But then outside of that, seeing Norway in that group shows it's a crowd pleaser. Seeing Cyprus in that group shows that it's a lot better in the room than what we heard.
Yeah.
That said, it is, of course, coming from a different perspective. What here surprises you? What here were you most expecting?
To be honest, I thought Armenia would do a little better because he is such an energetic person, right? God, the amount of energy he has is crazy. So, kind of surprised he didn't get as many votes.
I think it's terrible news for him. I mean,
Yeah.
if I'm looking for things, in this poll, I'm looking at Armenia and I'm thinking you had an upbeat, high-tempo song and 36 people out of 3,375 thought it was their favourite.
Yeah.
That looks, in my opinion, that for Armenia is a disastrous result. The crowd didn't get it at all when it was a song that was meant to get them going.
Yeah.
This is exactly what happened at Eurovision in concert.
True.
I have to say, Bulgaria was my expected winner.
Yes, I think I said Bulgaria as well.
I think so, but I mean,
Yeah.
we saw that, and come on, it's so for this
Yeah.
fits perfectly. But I think it's worth noting, didn't clear out in the way that we saw in semi-final 1. House of the Olia points out these polls tend to favour Western Europe, which makes Bulgaria even more interesting. Well, we saw the same with Moldova.
Yes, exactly.
I will say that Bulgaria has a very international sound in a way that maybe neutralizes that effect a little bit. I mean, it's designed to be like, it's designed for TikTok ultimately, right?
Yeah.
The other thing I'm not surprised about, Australia, Delta Goodrum's presence is something else. And also that is full of, that room will be full of people who would have gone for it. Here's an interesting question. Dragicevic, is that Dragicevic? Yeah. Dragicevic Stefan says, and thank you for the super chat, I think Brat Pellin would win this poll. I actually agree. I mean, it's not a very scientific or related to this, but yes, he would win this poll. I think this really shows, because there's a lot of, Norway and Cyprus both had some issues vocally, shows that a lot of it's a vibe check, right?
Yeah.
But you still have to be really, really good on TV as well for this to translate into votes. And I think for that reason, some of them will fall down. Have you got any explanation for how Luxembourg got to 7th in this poll, other than extreme vote splitting?
I don't want to sound rude. I genuinely don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that Luxembourg was quite forgettable after seeing, the likes of Czechia and just
and most of the rest of the show.
Yeah.
I who knows? But maybe it's an indication that people will connect with it slightly more than we have thought. I mean, that's the kind of indication we look for, is when something pops up somewhere we don't expect, like Norway here, Luxembourg here. And so for that reason, that's what we like to see in this exercise. You look for the things that you don't expect, and you try to find an explanation for them, because there is always an explanation. Czechia fans, Ukraine fans, in fact, ballad fans in general. This crowd clearly hated ballads. That is so obvious from the votes we've seen straight away. They didn't like ballads at all, except for Delta Goodrum. But let's see. People are saying that Luxembourg could be the Love Is Forever or Loin de Sea of this year. I hate both of those songs, but they did both qualify.
You don't like Loin de Sea?
No, not at all. Why is she singing in French? It's Austria. It's unnecessary. Stop.
Okay. I'm really happy for Austria.
Yeah, me too, but it is the home country, so you would expect this to happen.
Yeah, true.
52 points. Are we cooked, says Anonymous 1991. Thank you for the super chat. I don't think we're cooked. We're maybe lightly sizzling, but we could be cooked or cooking. It remains to be seen. In any case, with that, thank you very much for the bits from, I can't read the name, Dead Star Nation. There we are. Who says, I just accidentally closed the tab instead of, it'll be on here. There we go. UK on par with Ukraine. Well, look, the UK and Ukraine, we stay together. So, with that, it is time to close off on what has been an extremely unserious stream. We got the serious bit out early on with the show, and then it just all hell broke loose.
Yep.
It has been a pleasure doing this with you. I'm relieved that my personal hotspot held out for this entire thing because the Wi-Fi mysteriously crashed 1 minute before we went live. And Jay, do you have any last message? Follow me on Instagram.
Follow me on Instagram at JisOK.
You can follow me on Instagram too, at Gabe_. It's in the description. Just look at the description.
Yeah.
We'll be back tomorrow, and tomorrow just one stream in the afternoon. We're going to be joined hopefully by Satoshi. I'll double confirm that and announce it in the morning because things change around so much. Make sure to check out the merch on escgabe.com. We think it's really cool, and I think you'll love it too. And it's super comfy. Jay can vouch; he has some of it.
Yes, very, very comfortable.
And we will see you again tomorrow. For now. Goodbye.
Bye, guys.
Keep waving. We have to do this for an uncomfortably long time until it gets kind of awkward. Should I end the stream now?
You haven't edited.